Tub presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breasts?
Oh, it's time for you to lock up your grandmothers. It's time for you to put on your Make America Great Again hat.
What? Oh, because
It's
we're
time for you to ask, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's happening?
What is happening?
It's time
doing that. Just do what you're told, don't you?
for
Kyle?
you to wear the colors you're proud to wear.
Wait,
Represent
is
the
that one?
colors.
Is that one me?
You can still wear a color you're proud to represent,
Uh,
right, Nathan?
I don't know
Why don't you? know?
because I don't know what I'm proud to represent.
Teddy's like, why is the color all pale?
Thank you. Thank you for noticing.
Because the Tubcast hasn't been getting enough sun.
we're vitamin D depreciate.
Deficient.
We're
Deficient.
deficient.
Well, let's
Yeah.
just give you a hint. Have you ever seen garlic in here?
That's a clown question, bro.
There are many places I've not seen garlic.
Ooh, like in
Like
the
where?
movie theater.
Yeah, I've never seen garlic in a movie theater.
I have, but only the kind that's the kind like the stuff you shake on your popcorn.
Yeah. Garlic.
Garlic.
I would still
Parmesan?
think- I would
What's
still think
garlic
it would be,
flavored?
Like deterrent. I mean, they're just like.
Well,
I gotta go.
that's to make sure that you're safe from all the vampires when you go in to watch a movie.
Okay.
Because it's dark in there.
You just put some on your popcorn.
Don't
It's just like I
onions
don't like
work?
garlic on my popcorn, but it
Don't-
keeps me safe.
No, onions
I
keep the
prefer
girl
to-
from making out with you.
I prefer to just stick a crucifix in my popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, what about like a?
Do you put it in the from the bottom?
Yeah.
And then
Solid
someone
silver.
reaches in to get popcorn. They get a surprise.
They're just like,
Surprise crucifix.
Yeah. So I guess that didn't take long, Eric.
What?
What, for people to notice the picture?
Yep.
Yeah, we were tinkering with it last night. You didn't notice it last
Yeah,
night.
yeah. Jerks.
No, yeah, we were
Just kidding, I love you,
testing
Teddy.
some different equipment.
And it sucks.
I don't know that
I mean,
We're just
Either that or you haven't gotten it right yet.
it's like more of a real camera instead of a handy cam that you buy
That
like,
does it for you.
that just does all the auto settings, and we haven't quite figured out
yeah.
the correct
We like to do
settings.
things live.
We're trying to use a weapon that's above our level.
Yeah, pretty much.
Depending on how much it
Like
bothers
America.
Eric, he may try to fix it live on the show.
Yeah, like last night, I got up and fidgeted with the camera
It's all
live.
good.
But
You did
know,
that live?
yeah.
I just thought you were messing with it in the middle of, like, just the.
No, you
stuff
guys
on the-
were talking and we were
Oh
on air.
yeah, that's right. I remember now.
Like, yeah. So
I wasn't asleep during that.
Yeah. So sorry if that bothers you, but we could actually we could really get weird if you want. Like
No,
we could add the people at home can't see this, but
I know, but
Uh,
I'm preempting.
Nathan can't see it.
Teddy says we look super
Oh,
crisp,
no.
just pale. So we're like a rice cake.
Red alert!
How's that?
Red alert!
I like that.
The
We're
tub's under attack.
if you this doesn't play well for the audio listeners, but we're very red right now.
Oh, but Nathan.
It's so bad.
Hello.
Actually, I kind of like it. Let's just do it.
Let's
Let's
just always be
yeah.
red. Is that
Welcome.
better?
Can you
here's-
turn it on and
I
off?
mean, the Tubcast.
I know why.
don't do
hang
that.
Hang on. I know why they didn't figure it out last night, and they figured it out like that tonight.
Why?
Because Nathan's color looks perfect,
Oh.
and we don't.
Oh yeah.
Nathan looks right, and we don't. And last night Nathan wasn't here, so it wasn't as obvious.
That makes sense.
That's
yeah.
what it
And the
is.
game took up a lot of the screen.
Oh, you're right.
Good job, Kyle.
Is that better?
Yay!
High five.
You're the world's greatest detective.
Defective.
I am a defective.
Yeah.
Nathan is always perfect.
Hello.
Thank you, Mutiny.
Sorry.
Howdy.
How are you doing,
Hey,
Nathan?
Joe Liver.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
Howdy.
How you doing, Nathan?
I'm all right. How are you, sir?
I'm well.
Okay.
At least it's gonna make me stop looking at the monitor over there.
Yeah, you'll be like, I
Because
don't
I'm
want
like,
to look at
it looks so bad.
I kind of made it a tiny bit better, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
How
Why?
What?
How is everybody doing tonight?
Jeremy, why do you not find anything funny?
Because he's old and grumpy.
It's not that I don't find it funny.
He just-
I mean, it's there. It's right there. It's funny.
Teddy says, I feel like I'm watching a video on Instagram filter
yeah.
because we look fabulous.
Yeah.
I figured you were gonna make
I'll-
Teddy think the buffering was happening again.
That's what we were doing.
Guys, I think the video glitched.
What's wrong?
What I was trying to say before I had an aneurysm is, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Okay.
You kinda-
Good.
I'm all right. What was that, Trevor?
I was trying to
Hey, fly
make a spectrum.
tactic.
All right, flight tactic.
Black tactic.
No.
Hey, yo.
Remember.
Yep, flight. Welcome back.
Yeah, we
Teddy
remember.
actually hit his phone to get the video to play right.
It
Success.
still works. It still works.
It's like that old timey TV. Just hit it on the top. It'll eventually straighten out.
the Fonzie maneuver.
Yeah, there you go.
Still
Good
works.
job, Trevor.
Yeah.
You can still Fonzie
Hey.
technology.
Sometimes you have to wash it off, though, the technology. It's important.
If it's been Fonzie too much.
Yes. Yeah, there's too much grease in it.
No, but really, has
I
anybody
feel-
done any? Okay, here's the thing. I don't want any spoilers because I'm very depressed that I have not seen Wonder Woman yet.
I haven't either. I
And
wanna see it.
but is anybody?
I have.
Kyle probably seen it. Nathan, did you see it?
No.
Okay. So Kyle, you're the only one I resent right now.
I'm sorry.
So
Spoiler, she's Wonder.
Yeah, spoiler, she's wonderful and she's a woman.
I heard there was like a pseudo sex scene in part of it.
How do you have pseudo-sex?
Well, you put on those sumo suits.
No, that's sumo.
And-
That's
Oh.
different.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said sumo sex.
Yeah.
that's really hard because you just have to keep running at each
She-
other really
she-
fast.
For some reason, in the whole DC crossover, the Penguin stars in a
Oh,
guest spot
no.
in this movie.
No.
No.
Yeah,
It doesn't-
That's,
it
that's
doesn't-
where the sex scene comes.
No, it
into
doesn't
play.
fit in the timeline.
Oh, okay.
I do like.
It's a reboot, Kyle.
I
It
saw.
still doesn't
another
fit in the
universe.
timeline.
I
It doesn't
saw-
have to fit in the timeline. Never mind.
I saw a feminist tweet today,
Uh-oh.
and it was about how.
Only one?
Yeah, just one today. I try to limit it to one.
I figured you'd go looking for him.
No, I try to
If
just
you
limit
take
it.
more than one feminist tweet a day, see your doctor.
Yeah.
That wasn't robot-y enough.
Yeah.
No, that was medical advice.
Yeah.
Here, I thought it was like a yeast infection
thought it was
commercial.
The doctor is not a robot.
But the robot is misogynistic.
So it was this thing in this I mean, it was fine. It wasn't. It was. I just knew it was. I guess the tweet wasn't necessarily feminist. I
Was
just
it
knew
that they wanted it to be?
I knew that the person that tweeted it was a feminist.
Okay.
But it was said. It said something like "live long enough or grown up now to see both of my favorite princesses become generals." And I
saw
thought,
that a couple
did you see that
weeks-
too?
or a couple
Okay.
days ago, actually.
Yeah.
It was posted a few
Favorite
days
And
ago.
princesses become generals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Star
They had a
Wars.
picture with
Because-
it.
yeah,
They had a
Leia.
picture.
Leia. Okay.
and then
Cool.
Princess Bride, what's her face from Princess Bride,
Yeah.
is
Oh.
a general in the Wonder Woman
Oh, I
movie.
thought you were
really?
referring to Wonder Woman
Oh,
because she's the
yeah,
princess of
she
feminists.
was.
No. Because
I thought you were just
No,
talking
no,
about
no.
like the character.
No.
of
He
Wonder-
wasn't. It was this
I got
feminist
it.
on Twitter.
I wasn't talking about but it's
No, I
the-
understand it was not him saying it.
But yeah, you know what I'm talking about though. Princess Bride.
Yeah,
The
which
House of
is-
Cards lady. I can't think of
Robin
her name.
Wright
Robin
Penn.
Wright, that's her name. Yeah, but I thought that was cute. I mean, feminists or not, it was cute.
Yeah.
Am I downplaying it by calling
No.
it cute now? That's
Wait,
bad.
why-
Maybe
Yeah, it
that
might
was
be
bad
bad.
of me.
You
If feminists are women, they can still be cute.
misogynist man.
I'm sorry.
That sounds really misogynist.
I wasn't
I
trying
don't.
to sound
Yeah,
that
I
way.
don't. I
Why
feel
would
like
that sound I don't.
I was
get
just
it.
because I was like, oh, isn't that cute? Ladies thinking they're
so
important.
would
That's what it
attractive
sounded
I don't
like.
know.
be
And I
bad?
was like, that's not what I meant at all.
I feel like both saying they're cute and saying they're not cute are somehow
Well, I
both
wasn't-
misogynistic.
Yeah, but I'm
in
not
their own
talking
way.
about the person. I was talking about the
basically
sentiment.
you can't comment on it because you're a man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I should have learned my
that
lesson a long
makes
time ago.
sense.
I was just commenting on the fact that the sentiment was cute, and I didn't mean
Right.
it in to downplay it. I just was, never mind.
It was humorous.
He's no.
in
Wait,
in
you're
a positive.
You've
light.
got a daughter,
True.
right? So you're thinking
Last
of it
time I
in
checked.
No, I
He's got a
don't.
wife
No, you're-
too. I mean, there's multiple.
Okay,
women
you're
in
not
our
even
lives,
letting me finish my statement before you immediately dismiss it.
But I want to. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just
He
saying
wants
that
to
that may
immediately
be the
dismiss
that
it.
may be the perspective you're thinking of because you're thinking of someone growing up.
Yeah.
and then you would think of that in
Yeah,
the
it is. Thank you
aspect
for
of your
I mean,
daughter.
thank you for laying it out for people, so I don't have to feel bad about myself.
It'd be
But-
like your daughter, like 30 years from now, seeing a movie with Ray as a general in it as well.
yeah.
Why
and
would
then she-
Why would she care though? That's
Well,
kinda
I mean,
weird.
I think even
like a general. Like, is this some comment on
no,
on the
no,
whole
it's
thing?
not.
No,
with
he's
the
going in,
military
he's going in
and-
a different.
That's what I'm just saying. Like,
No.
what does being a general matter? Like, what?
no, no. What I'm saying now,
now Jeremy's saying the military doesn't matter.
It's generally considered an accomplishment.
Generally.
Oh,
I was
Generally.
I was just saying. I think to Kyle's statement there, I don't think she. That's what's cool about where we're at now is she doesn't have to wait to grow up to see
Right.
the female characters be
That's true.
powerful. Like
yeah, because they are.
like Ray is like awesome. Like I mean, not that Princess Leia was pretty progressive for the 70s, I guess.
Yeah.
She shot a gun, but I and she made decisions.
She
for
wasn't
herself.
a damsel in distress.
No.
most
She
of
was
the-
not a committee.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, she was in distress at times, but she didn't just lie down and just
Yeah.
take
You know,
it. Or
I'm
whatever.
pretty
There
sure I
was-
saw her lying down at some point.
there was,
Okay,
there
you're
was
right.
men in the Star Wars movie, original Star Wars.
Star
The
Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars. You're the Star Wars.
It was Star
I
Wars.
said Star Wars trilogies. You didn't.
You still
catch
say
that.
wars.
It's
You
Star
said it
Wars.
twice. You said Star
trilogy.
Wars.
Whatever. Who cares?
The first
Who
movie.
cares?
The first
Anyway,
movie was
that-
called Star
to
Wars.
say she was in distress. The guys were in distress half the movie too. So what? What does like?
I don't think they were saying she was in distress as anything to dismiss anything about
That's
her
what I mean. I mean,
Yeah.
like it doesn't
They were-
because she's a woman has nothing to do with whether or not you're in distress.
Kyle
That's, I
was
guess.
simply trying to make his statement more accurate where
Oh.
he said she wasn't a damsel in distress. And he's like, well, no, she was in distress at some point.
Yeah,
But-
she did.
Yeah,
get,
but I think
she did get captured a couple times
But
and
I
needed
think
some
the
help to get
term
out.
of damsel in distress is you can't do anything about it because you're not a man. But if you were a man, you wouldn't be in distress in this situation, right?
I'm in distress right now.
Yeah.
I know, Kyle.
I'm feeling real blue.
Kyle, you're in distress every week.
I'm feeling really blue.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Is this a color thing?
Yikes.
Yeah,
Yes.
sorry. Just
Okay.
ignore it.
No, but Wonder Woman was really good. Go see it. Or wait until it comes out on Blu-ray and buy it. I think this is actually the first time that I have
Like
It-
a
it-
movie with a
well,
woman in it.
No, yes, that's exactly what I was
That
going to
makes
say.
complete
It's the
sense.
first time I've ever liked a movie that ever had a single woman in it.
Oh, so
Um,
she's single in the
so-
movie.
So every other movie that I've liked, I hated.
Did she ever hook up with anyone?
I'm
not
not
spoiler
telling you
alert.
anything.
in in
The
the original comics. That's what I was going to go after.
The movie was really good. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything.
Very, very descriptive.
So
Kyle.
no, it felt very much like it was
Use your
DC's version of Captain America: First Avenger, or like that kind of movie to set a tone where there's like history before everything that we've already seen.
Do you feel like it was better?
It was
than the rest of the recent DC movies.
That's a clown question, man.
No, do you think it's at the top of their
This
game?
is the
or
best.
not?
This is the best movie that DC has put out since the Christopher Nolan Batman movies.
Okay, see, that's what I was trying to get at.
Hands down.
Was it better than some of the other recent ones? And so
But
you're saying yes.
what I was trying to say was that I think that this is actually a movie that beats the counter movie in the Marvel universe. I liked it a lot
What's
better.
the counter movie?
The Captain America: First Avenger. Because
Can we say analog? I feel like that's less likely to be misconstrued.
what does that even mean? I don't know what you're saying.
It's something that's comparable to another thing.
Yeah.
the
Okay.
analog
It's
of-
analog.
I don't know what the
I'm
difference
just-
is.
I'm just saying, when you call it a counter movie, it makes it sound like a militaristic strike against Marvel.
Like it's
Well, it kind of
Marvel's
is.
just launched Captain America.
Well, yeah, but Captain America came first. So Wonder Woman would be the counter movie.
Right.
I'm just
I
saying.
said
I
Wonder
feel,
Woman would be the counter movie to Marvel's.
No, you described Captain America as the counter
Oh,
movie.
brother.
I'm just saying, I think it would be...
That sounds misogynistic of you now.
Would you
Nathan.
stop trying to play Jeremy's role of some antics?
I like it. I love it.
I want some more of it.
People knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it and you want to see it, you should. If you don't want to see it, I would ask why not, and you should change your mind.
Okay.
So
Kyle's-
everyone has to want to see a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Everybody. Yeah.
Otherwise, Kyle thinks
You're-
something's wrong. with
Otherwise, Kyle doesn't understand you.
you. That makes sense. Actually.
Yeah, I can't.
Now
I,
it makes complete sense.
I don't understand anyone that doesn't want to see Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Wonder Woman. Does that song play?
No,
Oh,
Aww.
no, I don't want to see it.
It's just so expensive to go to the movies.
that was the.
Wait, do they have the guitar riff from Batman v Superman?
Oh
That's
yeah,
her theme.
that's her theme. When that, that's like
I love
one
that
of the
theme. It's
best
so good.
like themes for a character that I like that has come across in a long time. I think.
That theme alone made me want to see the movie.
Yeah.
It's just, oh man, that's so good.
Honestly, I think that was the best part of the Batman vs Superman movie was when that theme comes and she
I
just
will not disagree with that.
out of nowhere there she
Actually,
is.
I'll
and there's
agree
that,
with you, except
And she
for
starts
bringing
beating-
her in was kind of weird. But
Why?
I thought it was good.
we're not gonna roll. We're not gonna hash that over again.
I think
It's
we've
called
talked about
setup.
Batman v Superman enough.
It was set up for future movies.
I said it was
Eric's
set up
bored.
awkwardly. That's all.
He's done. He's just chewing on cords over here.
Are you having an iron deficiency?
He's bored.
I'm not bored. I'm just listening to you guys bicker about stuff, and it's awkward.
Well, what do you
Well,
want
that's
to
what
bicker
we
about?
do. You just don't have an opinion
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
strong enough
what do
to
you want to
bicker.
bicker about?
Oh,
Let's
sorry.
Pick a topic you want to bicker about.
No, it's fine. I wasn't trying to say
This
that.
is what we do every week, and so for some reason people watch us.
Yeah, Teddy says Kyle's being all Eric on this.
I don't even know if I entirely understand what that means, but
You feel
it sounds
honored,
accurate.
don't you?
It sounds accurate.
Eric just has a way about getting passionate about things.
Yeah, I do. When it means
Yeah.
nothing to anyone at all, or it has no consequence
Whatever.
Precisely.
or matters, I just get really
Is it just
passionate
me, or is
about
our
it.
monitor freaking out again?
It does that every
It
week.
does that every week.
all the
Okay.
time.
In our, it's just you. Yeah, I don't know. I need to watch. I think the extended version of BVS is pretty decent.
I still need to see the extended version.
It's better than the unextended, but it's the only version I saw, so I don't really know. No, Nolan ruined us all. He's those movies were really good, and
How dare you make a quality product?
His new one looks awesome.
what's that one called? The
Dunkirk.
The Dunkirk. The
Dunkirk.
Dump Kirk.
I mean, Bane's flying a plane.
Kirk Cameron takes a dump.
The scarecrow.
Actually,
was
I
scared.
bet you there's a lot of people that would probably think that would be accurate for a lot of his movies.
Oh, I was not sure where that sentence was
I
going
wasn't
to end.
either.
I wasn't entirely sure either.
Has
Sounds
anybody
like
been
normal Kyle comment?
playing any video games? Because I sure have.
Sadly, no.
I just have not found anything to catch my attention lately. I
Yeah.
have been really struggling to play anything.
I haven't even picked up Zelda in like a week and a half or 2 weeks.
What were you gonna say, Trevor?
I've been playing The Sims a little bit actually.
The
Oddly
Sims.
enough.
That's a
Sorry.
sign that there's nothing good
Yeah,
out
there's
to play
nothing
right
out
now.
there.
I do like The Sims.
Well,
although-
actually,
No.
there is one that's out there. It's called Injustice 2. It's a
I
good
don't
game.
really like fighting
Injustice.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
I
That
wanted
sounds
to
like a
play
terrible
Tekken
idea.
7.
Nothing.
That looks good. But
But do you get loot?
Yeah, Tekken 7 actually does have loot in it,
Dang it.
surprisingly.
I was gonna-
Sounds interesting then.
Does it come
Well,
in a crate?
so does Injustice 2.
No, that still doesn't sound
So
that's
interesting.
That's the problem is I kind of want to play both of them, but I also kind of don't want to spend the money on either of them. And so I'm just like,
The solution is simple.
don't do it.
Bootleg.
Bootleg, yeah. But yeah, what's the next like big game that we have to be excited about? Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I keep thinking
I
about
was-
it, and I'm like, there's just I can't.
I was actually thinking about texting you to see if you had your running list that you usually have.
I mean, I do have a
I
list.
have my GameFly list. Just
I'm
a
told
minute.
people get excited about the World Cup.
The World Cup, is that a game?
Yeah, it's soccer.
I don't need more cups.
You mean the new FIFA?
No, I mean the actual World Cup.
Yeah, there's
That's still a few
Arms
years
comes
out,
out
isn't
next
it?
week.
Is it?
Arms.
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Arms.
I don't. I've
Industry Giant looked kind of. Industry Giant 2 kind of looked good, but I didn't play the first one, so I don't know. That's coming out.
I mean, yeah, I don't think. I mean, because like
2 next month.
Middle Earth: Shadow of War got delayed, right? So it's not
Right.
coming out on the 22nd anymore.
Nope.
Uncharted: Lost Legacy, I
Wait.
guess, is on the 22nd.
Shadow of War wasn't supposed to come out until August.
What's this Dead by
August
Daylight?
22nd, but it got
Oh.
delayed.
What's that? What's Dead by Daylight?
It's a game where you die by daylight, or like before
Oh, it's one of those ones where it's a isometric or
isometric.
not
by
asymmetric.
505
I'm sorry.
Games.
Asymmetrical. Sorry.
Oh,
Says
Multiplayer
action
to where it's-
adventure.
That's not that one where you're the biker
okay.
fighting zombies, right?
I've got some real bad.
No,
I've
no,
got
no,
some
no.
real bad news for you guys.
Uh-oh.
The game that I'm most excited to come out right now, if I
Cars
look at my
3
list,
is out.
no,
No,
not Cars
that's not
3,
it. Okay,
is Destiny 2. It comes out September 8th.
there you
That's
go.
probably going to be the next game I'm actually going to sink some time into.
Hey Trevor, I found a game
Really?
you might like. It's got spaceships on the front of it. Elite Dangerous.
Already played it.
Oh, shut up.
So there's
Splatoon 2 comes out the 21st. of
Yeah, I'll
July.
probably play that.
I'm kind
Was
of
Prey
excited
any
about
good?
that.
I might pick that up
Nah.
It
later.
came out last month.
I still need
I
to.
put it down. I gave up on it.
I still need to
Absolver.
start.
I'm excited about
What? What
um,
game?
Absolver.
When's that out?
August 29th.
Oh.
So here's the real question: do we have any games that have not had dates announced that we will get before September that will be
Nothing
announced at
good.
E3?
Probably
Like-
not. Like, I mean, usually maybe September would be at like the earliest that
Okay.
I would think.
Yeah.
I could never. I mean, unless it's like. I mean, is there
Wait,
any
Dirt-
possibility that
Dirt
something
4 was just released.
Yeah, it came out yesterday.
Is there
Or
any
no,
possibility
Tuesday.
that anything like a Cuphead or something that's been out there for a while but didn't have
Maybe.
a release date might get a surprise release
could see
date that's
that, yeah.
sooner?
Yeah, maybe.
There's also a game I've been excited about called Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord that I wouldn't be surprised if I'm sure they're going to announce a release date on E3 because I think they've been sitting on it for a while.
I found it, Eric.
Hmm.
Came out a week and a half ago. Star Trek Bridge Crew.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
VR
you wanna
though.
play
That's in
that.
virtual
You
reality.
only can do it in VR.
I've heard some really
Borrow
cool things about that. But
Trevor.
Yeah, but we'd all
Yeah.
need VR to play
Yeah,
together.
Yeah, we'd all
'cause
need
it's
a
like a
separate
multi
VR.
That
I've
sucks.
heard that you can play it with different, like it
cross-platform.
cross-platform.
I don't know that that's actually 100% true, but
Right.
I don't. I,
I
yeah,
don't
I did
know
hear
if that
you
is,
could.
but I'd heard the rumor that was. What
I'm
they were
assuming
aiming at.
Vive to Oculus maybe, but probably not. Though, like across to PS4,
no, probably not.
but maybe.
It just seems like it would be something. that
Here's
would
some
be
games that
stupid
I'm
not to
hoping to hear
try.
about at E3.
Let's hear it.
Wild is probably my number one game
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to hear about.
Man, I
Wait,
really wanna
Wild?
hear
Yeah, that's it. Like we talked about that a long.
That was a couple
like
years ago.
Yeah, that was like 2 E3s ago.
Yeah.
That's the one where you can yell and a bear will come and
Yeah.
you can ride the bear. You can
And
turn
then
into
you-
the bird. and
Oh yeah.
Can't you like become the animals too?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
You can
Okay.
I said you could turn into
well,
the bird.
I
Oh,
think
I
think you like. I thought
Or
it
you
was more
take
you
over
like
the animal.
take over them with your mind. Or
Yeah,
something
you
like that.
you like control them,
That
but
game
yeah.
looks really cool. Crackdown 3, that's another game I'm
Yeah.
really excited about. The first Crackdown was great. Second one, Sea of Thieves. I mean, I want to play that.
Yeah.
I don't know when that's out for sure.
I wonder if they'll
But-
announce the beta.
They've had multiple betas,
Yeah.
private
What's up,
betas.
D-Train?
So, D-Train, welcome to that.
Last of Us Part 2, absolutely.
Guaranteed. I'm pretty sure they'll have. A
I
trailer
can't
for that.
wait until they give us a release date
Yeah.
for that even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they might.
God of War. That game looks really good.
That-
Are we going to
That's
get a
the
release
really-
date
that's,
for
that's
that?
kind of a reboot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Kind
it
of,
looks
yeah.
like
It's not a
like it's-
remake, but it is kind of a reboot.
Right.
yeah.
It looks like it's we're going to set a stage for people to jump into it if they've never played it
Yeah.
before.
It'd be a good place to start. Spider-Man looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that looks
great.
really good.
Is that supposed to come out this year or is that next
I
year?
don't know.
I would
Probably
think
next year, but
soon,
I would
but-
hope this year.
I wouldn't actually. That would be one that would be interested to see if they tried to drop that, around the
holiday.
movie.
Oh yeah,
even
that could be.
like if that could
But
be
I
one
don't.
of those.
That's not going to come out that
seems
soon.
it seems like it would
That
be a
game is
stretch,
not
but
gonna be
that
out then. No, that's like next month.
yeah, I know.
But I'm
I
just-
no, I understand that. I'm saying it would
Um,
be a stretch, but
Yeah,
it wouldn't be the first time a game was.
it would be cool
Drop
if
that
I
quickly.
defecated golden nuggets too.
If I could,
Yeah, let's get rich. Start
Yeah.
it. Start pooping them nuggets right
Yeah.
now. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Golden nuggets. What, Trevor? What are you
if I
grimacing
can-
about?
If I can interject my own excitement,
No.
I wasn't done, but go ahead.
well, just one. I'm sure they will announce a Star Wars game, if not several.
The Amy Hennig one, you think?
Yeah, I would think at least that one.
That
or
Amy
maybe
Hennig joint?
The whoever, Visceral, or no, she's with Visceral. Never.
I would like to see
don't know.
more about Battlefront 2 because that actually
Yeah.
looks like the Star Wars
It looks
Battlefront
really good.
game I wanted to play with the
Yeah.
first one.
Because that has a
I'm sure they'll say more
story
stuff.
mode and a
yeah.
lot more stuff. Okay, just a couple others I wanted to hit on. I really want to see where that Days Gone game is now.
I know. Yeah.
Is that going to be like as cool? Because I mean,
That's the
people
one
were
with the
giving it.
biker, right?
Yeah, people were kind of poo-pooing on it a little bit.
I don't know. I thought it
But-
was pretty good.
I think that if it could pay off with that, like,
Mm-hmm.
because there hasn't really been a good game where there's just like mobs of enemies coming at you that it actually paid off. It doesn't feel like Dynasty Warriors.
Is that
or
a
something.
Sony exclusive?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
That one was they were like basically like bragging about how many characters or like how many
Yeah. How many?
like zombies would be running after you
Yeah.
and be on screen
Yeah.
at the same time.
It looked like what was that movie with Brad Pitt?
World War Z.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
It
yeah.
looked kind of like
Yeah.
that. At least
Seemed-
the amount of zombies coming at you was close to that.
Seemed like that would be almost like a way more serious version of the Dead Rising series.
Yeah.
Like the way
I can
that
see
you
it.
got mobbed in that game, but nothing was taken seriously in that game. Whereas this actually seems like it could be like get your nerves up.
Yeah. And I'm assuming Nintendo's just going to show us a bunch of Mario. Like,
Yeah,
or at least
Oh
like
yeah.
some
I mean,
more
I mean,
of
they'll
Mario.
show ARMS because it comes out next week.
And maybe the Rabbids game that's been really kept under.
They
I don't
may-
think they're
they
going
may
to
not
show
even
much
show
arms
that.
though.
I doubt they'll show ARMS.
Yeah,
Arms
I bet.
comes out
here's
like
my
a week
bet.
later.
Ubisoft's
Not the
conference is
same
going to
week.
reveal the
Ubis- yeah.
Mario Rabbids game.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
probably
that-
going to be the
yeah.
case.
But
I doubt there will be much of ARMS because it does come out so
like
soon.
this month.
So there's it's almost like
I
there's
guess I felt like they're trying to turn it into a league game.
Yeah, I mean, wait,
Maybe.
like
So maybe
esports
they-
or something.
Yeah, so maybe they'll do something around that. I don't know.
Probably not. Nintendo probably won't waste time on it at the E3, but I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
and a lot of that depends on like the fighting
How it works.
fighting game
Dynamic?
community,
Oh.
the FGC, in other words. All right.
the other thing that I wonder about with Nintendo's is whether or not they'll have anything like a Smash Brothers.
It might be a
That-
little early for that, but they might
Yeah.
tease it
Maybe,
at least.
but they might tease it or
Yeah.
show something off for it. So
Who
I
owns
want to
the
see
Crash
Animal Crossing
Bandicoot?
or Pikmin.
Who
Huh?
owns the Crash Bandicoot?
That's
series?
called Sony, and they just
Sony.
re-released that.
They did really. Yes, I thought
Yeah.
I saw something like that.
I wonder
Yeah.
if Nintendo will announce any, or if anyone at least this week will finally get some dates on some more of those indie games that are coming to the Switch.
Maybe.
That'd be
like-
nice.
like
kind of
Stardew Valley?
disappointed in what's
Yeah.
not coming out, basically.
Yeah, I thought Rhyme was gonna be day and date with the other releases, but it was not.
Rhyme was going to be what?
Day and date with the other consoles.
Oh, for Switch.
yeah, but it didn't
Yeah.
come out yet. So
I haven't really heard much about it.
it seems hit or miss from a lot of the reviews, but I was curious to check it out. But I'm probably just gonna wait until it comes out on the Switch.
Yeah.
Okay, that was our E3 minute. Nathan
Get-
is over there lip syncing or something. I'm
You'll
glad
get
you're
more
having
of
a
it.
good time, Nathan.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
No!
Yeah, you'll get a lot
You'll
more
get a
of that
lot more
this
of that
weekend.
this weekend.
Hopefully it'll come off without a hitch, and we'll have better color for you video files.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to what? No.
I had a story.
Oh,
I
I'm
wanted
sorry.
to
We were
tell you
talking so
about.
much trash day
Yeah.
story, Kyle. Let's hear Kyle's
So-
trash story.
You just sell it
Wow.
so.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it that way.
Let's hear his trashy story. So there was this time. No, so yesterday was trash day, and I was driving to
In
work.
your neck of the woods.
In my neck of the woods, it was trash day. I was driving to work, and there was this guy that clearly was not the person that set the trash out there.
What do you mean?
They were not a person that lived at this house. They were someone that was riding a bike down the street and stopped in front of someone's trash.
Oh yeah, that happens a lot around here.
Yeah, and they like stopped and they pulled out, I'm guessing, a busted Nerf gun. Were like checking it all out and put it in their bag. I was like, this is super weird, and I had to like double take and like look in my mirror to make sure I actually saw what I thought I saw, because it was early in the morning and I didn't know if I was like half asleep still. But no, this guy literally stopped at the garbage, bent over, picked up this old Nerf gun and just like stuck it in his bag and kept going.
I mean, if it's still good.
But how do you know? There weren't any darts that I saw.
Maybe he's an aficionado.
I don't know. He didn't look
Maybe
like he was an
just
aficionado.
maybe he's just going to mount it over his mantle.
That could be.
Or
Maybe he's going to rob the nearest
Needed
store.
He needed it for a prop for his
Fan film.
Comic-Con costume.
Comic-Con, yeah.
Oh,
That's coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
that would be cool.
Speaking
I suppose.
Hey, who's going to be at Comic-Con?
I don't know.
Oh, us.
We
Oh,
are.
oh, we
Yeah.
are.
We are.
Get your tickets now.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
You can get your tickets day of, too. I'm just saying.
Who has 10 thumbs and is going to Comic-Con?
I only
this
have
guy.
two.
Oh,
These
yes.
guys.
These guys.
Us.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's what she said.
That is what she said. Not Kyle. Can you give us your?
I heard Mutiny was gonna road trip it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And stay with Joe Liver for the weekend.
Yeah.
Joke, dude.
He offered to open his house from the way it sounded
That's pretty
to
nice.
an entire meetup.
I mean, he did.
for
he-
Men in a Tub fans. Yeah.
Teddy did tweet that in his area the tickets were ridiculous. I'm wondering if he could get a ticket and
get a
his
bus
trip
ticket.
up here
For less than.
for less than what is Comic-Con. Go check that out, Teddy. See if that's accurate.
It might be worth it. I mean,
We might have a show.
He says meet up, spelled MEAT.
yeah, because you're
I do need some
dudes.
meat.
I mean,
Because they're gonna eat hamburgers.
yeah, because it's good
So
grilling with.
Grill out.
Keemstar, can you give us your trademarked intro into the news?
Yeah, I can give you a trademarked intro into the news.
Okay.
Hit it.
Oh, that one.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
I'm News Mike.
Hooray!
Nice to meet me.
Hooray for us!
No, I don't know what my news intro is.
When you're Keemstar, you mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's get right into the news.
Get right into the news.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Have you ever watched a Keemstar
No, I
video?
haven't.
I feel like we need to expose you to that
Let's do it
just
right
because you get compared to him. Well,
I know.
People think you're him so much.
Well, people think I'm
that
him.
Keemstar?
People think that I'm Rafi
See,
from the league.
that one I don't get, but Keemstar I do get. Like that one.
No, pull
yeah.
up a picture of.
We've done that before on the show.
I know. I
Nathan
think
can
I look,
confirm.
I think I look more like him than this Keemstar guy.
I don't think so.
I don't
think when you wear your hat straight, like this guy.
You look.
This guy is very Kyle. Hopefully he doesn't like copyright claim us or something. This is like something he would do.
Well, just mute it.
Well, it's a sound. This
Just
opening.
fast forward it.
No.
Blah
Oh.
blah blah. Let's make noise over the opening.
Ah.
This intro video is ridiculous.
There it is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Maybe, I guess.
his beard is way
Why
too.
does he have such a bad like lighting? Like we thought ours was bad.
That's true.
Yeah.
His beard is way too trimmed.
This is an
and
old
neat.
video.
It looks fake.
But here's his key.
drama
Here's
word
his
is fake.
trademark
Let's hear it.
thing. Okay, Kyle. This is what
Let's
he
hear
always
it.
says. Whoops! I didn't go.
Eh,
I
can do
Killer
it.
Keemstar,
Here we go.
let's get right into the news.
There you go.
I can do the Pukey DJ too.
You should
You want to start some beef?
We should all talk like that
No,
tonight.
I think
No.
just, I think just Kyle the rest
Oh.
of the show, but
I-
nobody
And we
else.
should not do it every week.
No, but thanks, Nathan. This story comes from Polygon.com. And it says
our only story about video games.
we
this
talked
week.
a lot in the top. Everybody will live.
No, I know. I'm just. It's because it's E3 week.
Witcher dev says Cyberpunk 2077 internal files being held for ransom. This is messed up.
Messed up. Let's get right into the story.
You're not holding them out way like they're not.
Let's get right into the story.
You gotta put your arm up.
There you go.
Beef with you.
This is messed up.
Okay.
It's messed up. Woo, woo, woo. Oh wait, no, that's somebody else.
Wrong YouTuber. You're mixing.
We're
your
just trying to start beef.
Keemstar's World Tour.
You're just like mix
Keemstar's World Tour
Kyle's-
for your health.
Kyle's YouTuber cocktail. Right. All right.
Just mixing a little bit of this, a little bit of
Yeah.
that, shake it up,
What's
and
the story
I'll
all
vomit
about?
it out into
Kyle?
a microphone.
Early game concepts.
Yes,
Could be leaked publicly.
That is correct. Developer CD Projekt Red said today that internal files belonging to the company, including documents connected to early designs for Cyberpunk 2077, which is supposed to be coming out whenever it's ready, according to their trailer. It's being held for ransom by an unidentified individual or individuals and may be exposed publicly. The studio has basically said that they're not going to give in
Negotiate
to this.
with
They're not going to
terrorists.
negotiate with terrorists. And that's what's happening here.
That when I started reading this letter right here that we have up on the screen that they put out on Twitter and everywhere, I was like, I'm starting to read it and I'm like, they better say they're not going to negotiate.
Do you want me to? Do I need to read it?
We'll let Trevor say what he was going to say.
Say it,
first.
Trevor.
Oh, well, I mean, I was just going to kind of go a little farther into it, but I mean, we can just go ahead and...
Oh, just go into it, Trevor. We
Yeah,
don't
go
need
into
to
it.
read
Yeah, talk,
I-
Trevor.
I
We
was
want
just
you
gonna
to.
say, like, okay, so like several things have been leaked so far. Like, well, I mean, like this kind of thing has happened a few times so far. Or
With
recently.
That's
this,
what she
with
said.
this game?
No, I'm sorry, not with this game.
Yeah.
Recently, with Orange Is the New Black, and then
Oh
the
yeah.
Pirates movie.
Yeah.
But this one just seems
the
so...
Pirates movie, everybody's like, who cares?
Yeah. Everybody's like, who cares?
This one just seems so dumb because like they couldn't have stolen anything near final.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think my only concern with it is that it could be if it's even if it's
Spoilers,
early like
spoilers.
story stuff, they could have still had their story arc ready. But
yeah, but I don't see what they're trying to benefit from this just because I feel like most people who are going to play this game, which is like everybody, especially since it's such a well-respected company like CD Projekt Red, I feel like the thieves just really didn't think this through
yeah,
on this one. But anyhow, sorry.
What are you sorry about, Trevor? Stop apologizing.
yeah. Sorry for
Dang
talk. You better apologize whenever
Well,
you
say
talk.
your stupid
Yeah.
thing.
Don't talk. Oh, I was done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for this game. It's kind of a bummer that this stuff happens, but I'm glad they're not gonna give them any time of day. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, you know, do what this letter says. I mean, I know that's not the cool thing to do, but just ignore this stuff. If you see
Yeah.
leaks, I mean, unless you don't care about this game, and that's fine. That's fine. But I would say,
You want to miss out on what's probably going
Yeah.
to be a great game.
I mean, The Witcher
Well, it
was
doesn't
one of
mean
those.
you're gonna miss out.
No, but The Witcher is one of those rare games that actually, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, actually has a really good story. And so I would this game that's coming out from them will probably be of that caliber as well. So it would be a bummer to have it spoiled for you. Unless you don't care about spoilers, then whatever.
I don't normally care about spoilers,
I know.
mostly because I forget things anyway.
That makes it easier on you, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. So Jeremy just.
I'm like, oh, that's cool. Oh, when's the game come out? Okay. I'll
Oh, did you guys
forget
do
by then.
this? I mean, I won't remember.
Oh,
it,
look
but
at this.
You will.
Kyle right out the gates being a liar. Another story about
It's
video
not
games.
about a video game though.
Kotaku.
It's indirectly about it.
.com
Indirectly.
says, and it's analogly.
Analogly.
Kotaku.com
Yeah.
says
Analogly.
Resident Evil's Umbrella Corporation logo is a terrible choice for a skin clinic.
Yeah, in Ho Chi Minh
That's
City.
funny. I just already have like
Yeah, I
imagine what the story is about, and I like it.
There is a clinic that reportedly surprised to learn that its logo it looks exactly like the Umbrella Corp, and it's funny because it's a skin center, and the rest of the pictures in this story. I mean, the story is mostly just pictures, but it's like this can't be real. And it is. There's signs everywhere for it.
You think like the designer that did this was like, I am looking for something to do with like skin disease, but what would that mean? And then like he saw a bunch of Resident Evil.
Wait, I
art.
love what it says there. The title for this. It's happening. Umbrella Corps has set up their first public base of operations in Vietnam as a skincare facility. Our spies managed to infiltrate the facility and took this photo.
That's awesome.
But it's a skincare center.
I mean, that logo looks so sinister.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's just because it's.
Well, that especially that picture with the guy with the mask and glasses on,
Yeah.
doing with this like medical thing over this lady.
See, we'll
with
inject
the logo in the
the
background.
T virus with the Botox. They'll never know.
And then we'll install a hull with a bunch of lasers that cut people into cubes.
Ooh, that's the
Yeah.
best part of that movie, but we've talked about that before too.
Yeah.
I just watched that on YouTube the other day, just that clip. I was
Just
like,
that clip?
That's cool.
Was it satisfying?
Yeah, it is. Especially the way Leon are not whatever. It was not Leon.
The
but-
wannabe Leon?
Well, actually, I watched the one from Resident Evil 4 when it is Leon, and he actually does dive through all the lasers, and that's really cool.
Oh,
So,
nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw the fourth one. I
The
think I
fourth
stopped
one?
at 3.
No, Resident Evil 4, the game.
Oh, the game.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I did play that. That was good.
That was on the GameCube.
I forgot about that.
The GameCube.
The GameCube.
I played that on Wii. I think that was the game that I enjoyed the most on the Wii. As far as like
My favorite Wii game was that Silent Hill game. It was cool. But that's just me.
I think I played a little bit
I
of
loaned it to you.
I played some of it, but not all of it.
See, that's where you went wrong. It's one of those games where it's only
Maybe
good
I
if you
did play
finish
all of it. I can't remember.
Because at the end of that, did you have a Wii, Trevor?
No.
Oh. But it was kind of cool because like it was a rare like I don't know game, and when you finished it, it was like you were being interviewed by a shrink the whole game, and they took all your answers that you gave, and like if you did it honestly, if you played
Oh
the
wait,
game,
I do remember that game.
yeah,
now.
and if you played it honestly, it gave a pretty creepy thing at the end that was just like told you who you were pretty much, and I played it like I would in real life, like you could just goof around and it wouldn't it'd be as impactful, but like if you played it pretty serious, it kind of just mirrored
probably
your
liked it.
personality. Yeah, it was cool.
I don't remember if I finished it or not, but it was creepy.
Yeah, it was a cool game.
It was absolutely creepy, and you didn't have any weapons, which sucked because it made it scary.
I think I
That's why I
posted
liked
on
it.
Twitter what it said about me.
I did too.
Yeah,
Somewhere out
that's
there.
back in
Sounds
the
about
ether.
right.
Back in the day. All right, this next story comes from Yahoo.com.
Yeah.
See, I resisted the
Jeeves.
temptation,
It's not even from me.
Jeeves, I need a Yahoo.
but you guys couldn't do it.
Nope.
Steven.
not-
I'm not even
That's-
sorry.
That's not it.
Oh, where'd this?
There it
there
is.
it is. Sony,
Hey.
not Steven.
Ring it
Steven,
down.
Steven, Steven, Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven,
Steven.
Steven.
Sony Clean Version Initiative to provide TV/airline edits of select films on home video.
Honestly, I'm surprised that it's taken them this long to do it.
I feel like this is something that would have been in the early 2000s, late
They
90s.
did that.
No,
Where-
Other
it wasn't.
movies.
It wasn't them though. It was.
No,
it's
that's what
always
I
a
mean,
third.
yeah.
I
some
remember
third party.
being at a retail convention for Christian bookstores in the early 2000s, and they were
Go on.
pushing these. I think they were like.
Was it like a box that actually
Yeah.
edited it for you?
Yeah, you could like because it would
Live?
read the closed captioning and then mute the volume whenever a bad word came on, or I think it even could like skip certain scenes. Maybe I don't know, but anyways. That
Oh,
was,
if there was too much skin.
yeah. So this is interesting, but I think go ahead and do your thing.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's rather than forcing consumers to choose whether to buy the original or a clean cut of the movie, Sony will instead make these edited for content versions available at no additional charge as one of the extras included with the theatrical version. Which I mean, they already have them anyway because like the cleaned versions because they've got them for
TV.
TV.
Well, not all these movies, but yeah. right?
Well, a lot of them.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I mean,
but that because a lot of
most of
times
them are on
they
cable
they
or
do
network
they
TV.
do clean cuts like during especially movies where there's a lot of improv. They'll be like, okay, let's do one for TV, and they'll actually film a different.
Right. So they've got some clean cuts, but I mean, for years it says that third-party services have sought to scrub Hollywood movies of content, which has raised issues of unauthorized edits of copyright work. Not to mention,
there was a company that bought a whole bunch of a movie, and then edited them and then resold them, and they got in trouble for it.
I believe that would be what would happen.
Yeah.
But they said since they owned it anyway.
But yeah, I mean, it also undoes some of the artists' stuff as far as like the director and what their vision for the movie was.
So what?
Jeremy doesn't like art.
No, it has nothing to do with liking art or not.
Jeremy?
Just because some people don't like certain pieces of it, why can't they be happy too?
If they don't like certain pieces of it, why? It's either.
I mean, that's like an elitist opinion, though. That's what I'm saying. Like to say that they can't, like the whole concept of making it more PG friendly for people who don't want certain things in their lives, like to say that they can't do that, they shouldn't do that.
Movies aren't a pizza that you can just pick things off of.
Why can't it be? Is what I'm saying.
Because
why?
That's like saying, oh, I don't really like drums, so can I get this album, but can you take all of the drums out, please?
If someone's willing to pay for it, absolutely.
No, I
mean, that's the world we live in. If you're willing to pay for it,
it doesn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I mean, I get that it alters it.
But I don't. I mean, I do think that the directors probably have a right at some point to say if they want this done to their movie or not. Like,
no, I agree with that.
I mean
that's it's almost like
there's obviously ownership rights associated.
I would
to
say
it.
they deserve to get they could sell out and be like, okay, you can pay me more, and then you can ruin my movie, or whatever. But it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things where it does come off immediately to me as censorship, and I'm kind of like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Is it weird that I'm on the other side of this particular thing?
Because usually the stuff that you get upset about censorship is completely petty and pointless. So I just think it's like one of those things. Yeah, nipples. Yeah, like nipples.
Not so. I don't care about nipples.
No, okay. But it's just one of those things where I don't know who this is gonna. Because I mean, if you're offended by the humor of Step Brothers or Talladega Nights,
how would you watch those movies without it?
Why would you watch it? And like, there's a lot of maybe plot points I think you're gonna miss. Like, it could fundamentally change the movie. Well, go ahead, Nathan.
I saw Grown Ups was in that list, and you're not really going to miss any plot points because there is no plot in that movie. But
there's a lot of plot. The Grown Ups play the
kids, there's like 15 plots in that movie
in basketball.
No, okay.
But I feel like you're going to get like a half-hour movie.
I think you kind of like. I think when you go into a cleaned movie or whatever, I think you kind of go in knowing it's not the real thing. I don't know. Yeah. I have no
like
problem with
Diet
this.
Coke.
I don't know if I'd utilize it really very often, but it just I don't see what
here's the only time that I think that I would actually care about this is if it was like the way that they used to edit movies for TV.
And that's
back in like no, but I mean like way back when they put in
he'd be like, "You mercy French fry," and then you'd be like, "What?"
Like when they put in
kind of funny.
When they put in absolutely stupid stuff
and it's
that
with
doesn't
someone
make
who's
any sense.
Not the original voice, but just someone else who sounds close.
Right, like
somewhat.
That I would actually like watch the clean version just to laugh every once in a while and be like, "That's not
I think
what
this
they
is
said,
that.
and that's ridiculous."
What are you gonna say, Nathan?
I was going to say, one of the most ridiculous TV edits I've ever personally seen was, I think I was watching Boat Trip for some unknown reason on WGN, and there was a scene where a woman is just standing around fully clothed, and they put censorships, like the blur, over where her nipples would be, and I'm like... Were they just protruding through her shirt? What is going on here?
They might have been.
Then you wanted to go find the original.
That definitely
wasn't
wasn't done in the 90s, was it?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I do want to look at this list though, because I think the list is telling.
The list.
To
here we go.
Go ahead and read it, Kyle. Go for them all.
There's 50 First Dates.
Mm-hmm.
Battle of the Year. What is that? I've never even heard of that. Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Big Daddy? You didn't like Big Daddy?
No, I liked it. I just don't understand how you would like it censored. That
well,
one doesn't
I mean,
make any
but,
sense
but,
at all.
But
a lot of these are
50
already.
First Dates,
a lot of these
too.
movies are already PG-13. So like, how much censorship are
That's
they
what-
gonna do?
They had
Like,
the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
But
There's like
they're editing out.
Goosebumps?
No, they're editing out violence.
Yeah, they're editing
Yeah.
out. Like there was one. There was an example I think in this
Oh,
article
Hancock, because it had some bad
where
language,
it said
that's all.
No,
Yeah,
no, the
it's
title's
just
just going to be
title.
Han.
Yeah, hand rooster. So they had there was
Easy
an
A, isn't that whole one about a student having sex with the teacher?
no.
No.
Isn't that the-
No, that's not at all what
No.
it's. But there's there's
that one?
but there was an example of like I don't know, a fight scene in a movie where someone gets hit and then you see them fall down, where in the edited version they remove the impact, so you don't actually see the person take the hit, but you just see them fall down. And it's like, really? Like
Nice.
that's, I don't know.
They cut
but-
the violence out.
Did you know that headbutts in the UK are considered imitatable violence, so they will actually bump your rating of your movie up? So oftentimes headbutts are edited out
Really
of fight scenes, and it is the funniest thing to watch.
weird. Gosh, censorship is weird. I mean, everybody's got, like, every country kind of has their own thing. I mean, America loves violence, and we will watch violence and not even flinch. But if you see nudity, everybody loses their minds.
Because it's not part of the plan.
But if you go overseas, it's like the polar opposite of that. Like, if they see violence, they're actually, like, repulsed by it. And so...
But nudity's totally okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's about the culture that we live in.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just... So, I don't know. Do we know, are these specifically being edited for the Americas?
I think
Or
so.
is
It didn't
like-
really specify, but it's so that they can be
There is a
purchased on what was that said? Scroll down for iTunes, Vudu, and
Okay. But you said
Fandango
they
now.
would come with the movie, like if you buy
Right,
it.
you buy it, and it basically that's like your special, like bonus features, is a clean version.
But that's like Elysium. Like, who's gonna want to watch this, even if it's cleaned up? Like, it's not a movie that like a kid's gonna be like, yeah, I want to watch this Matt Damon weird movie. Like, I mean, I kind of enjoyed it, but I just don't see a kid, even if you cleaned it up. Why? Unless it's just the thought of, oh, this movie was bad once, and I'm gonna watch it. You know, like, I don't know.
Now, do we have any word on whether the Ghostbusters in that list is the original or the reboot?
No, that's the original, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it's got two
Ghostbusters
there
and
too.
Ghostbusters 2.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on.
They've also got Moneyball, which doesn't make as much sense as
Language.
Even some of. Was there a lot of language in that?
Yes, there was.
Yeah,
I didn't even.
there's-
They just got to remove Katie Holmes.
This
What?
next story comes from
I don't think she
metro.co.uk.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
It says great grandma accidentally praised the Lord of the Rings figurine for years.
Yeah.
Aw,
This was-
poor
yeah.
grandma.
So this was a
funny.
great grandma, or great grandma. Her great granddaughter was
Great.
at her place.
No,
she
this,
was
this
great.
was actually discovered by her granddaughter-in-law.
Oh yes.
Her granddaughter-in-law.
Yes.
Okay. So she discovered that it was Saint Elrod rather than Saint Anthony that she was praying to, because someone had given her a Lord of the Rings figurine.
Aw. Whoa.
That was weird.
Creepy ad on there.
Yeah.
A naughty ad, I should say. Not so much creepy.
Wait, are you censoring it?
Creepy.
I am censoring it.
That's funny.
It was already censored.
Well,
Not very
that's what I
well.
meant. He
No,
was censoring
it
it,
was not
more.
very censored.
It was just hands.
That is funny. Yeah, that's a bummer. I mean, I feel kind of bad for her, though. You know, she might just feel like all those prayers didn't get answered for that reason.
I mean, it's years of that.
That saint got really mad.
Yeah.
of praying to L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, that's always a mistake.
Lord Elrond, please.
Let's move on. Don't pray to your toys. Make
Yeah.
sure you find a real religious figurine to pray to.
Yes. Pick
A-
your idols wisely.
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 That's Freudian. AV Club says Donald Glover retiring Childish Gambino because it's no longer necessary.
Game over, man. It's game over.
Yeah, he announced that the forthcoming Childish Gambino album would be his last, and
Would be for Childish Gambino's last.
That's true, Childish Gambino's last, but it almost sounds like from the article here that it may be his last album that he ever puts out.
Oh, okay.
Or at least that's what he's thinking currently is the
He's
case.
got a lot of things going on.
He does. He does.
You know?
He's told
Atlanta, Lando, Deadpool.
Yeah, he told HuffPost that he's walking away from his musical alter ego entirely. He said there's nothing worse than like a third sequel, like a third movie, and we're like, again? He shrugged. You know, I like when something's good, and when it comes back, there's a reason to come back. There's a reason to do that. So maybe it would be something that years down the road or whatever he would eventually come back to it.
Do you think he's feeling like the whole Childish Gambino
I think maybe he's
persona is like a character in a TV show for him?
I think maybe he's thinking, hey,
it's
I
not
used
really him.
I used a
Like-
Wu-Tang name generator to come up with this, and maybe I should retire that name and move on.
Yeah, but it's almost become.
Well, I mean, it
it's
almost sounds
come
like
beyond, from
he's saying it's a
No, thank you.
persona, and it's not really him.
Yeah.
Like, so maybe he's tired of fitting into a mold that he created for himself.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe he'll start playing jazz.
Jay Oliver says he's missed so much. Why is Childish Gambino or Childish Glover? He says
Childish Glover is
because he's retiring.
He's retiring from music after one more album.
Yeah.
Right? One more.
Yeah, or at least his moniker is being retired.
Yeah.
It seems to indicate that he may be done with music. He said like I feel like there's got to be a reason to do things, and I always had a reason to be punk, which is something that I think he just likes to go against the grain of things. He said being punk just always felt really good to me, and we always looked at Atlanta as a punk show, and I felt like the direction I would go with Childish Gambino wouldn't be punk anymore. As much as Redbone is a punk song because it's a gospel song that's on the radio, I'm like, there's only so far you can go before you just are the radio.
I feel like he's using the word punk too much.
That's what I was
Yeah.
like.
But
I don't think that word has any meaning anymore.
but I mean, I get what he's.
So he's saying he's going to go into a different genre of music.
He's using the word punk as a way to describe like
outside the norm.
It's
going
the
against
attitude,
the society's
right
norms. Yeah. And in the attitude, yeah.
So he's basically saying that now that we're in a Donald Trump world, everything is right, and he doesn't need to go against it anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
kind of
take
like Lena. Was
Someone please spend some $10.
Stop.
What?
I don't know. I really think his last album is probably like one of his best. I mean,
I think it was his
yeah,
best.
it's probably
But he's
his
super
best.
talented. If he goes into a different genre or direction,
He did go in
He
a
did
different
go
genre.
into a different genre.
Yeah, he was like in the funk
It was
gospel area.
Funk blues.
He doesn't rap one time on this new album at all. There's zero
there's
rapping.
no rap. Which maybe that's just the musical direction he's going, and he felt maybe that he doesn't need that moniker anymore, and that's why, because Gambino was more of his rap. I don't know. Oh, Nathan.
That's great.
What?
Nathan's been shut up.
Oh, really? Okay. That seemed
Somebody's
pointless.
got $10 to burn.
Set a
before the
timer
whole
for
system
3
burns
minutes.
down next week.
Shut up! Okay, I've started a 3-minute timer. Don't overcook that eggs.
Don't talk, Nathan.
I'm not cooking an egg, stupid. Well, Nathan put a story in here, breaking news he wanted to talk about, but I guess we'll come back to that when he can talk. That was good timing, Teddy.
Oh, man. Why did you do this?
All right. Next story comes from the Daily Mail. .co.uk. It says CNN reporter is caught up in fake news row after being accused of setting up a Muslim counter-terror protest.
And again, this is coming from a UK site, so Row, I believe, is Fight.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So-
something
Like
you
a-
do when you're in a boat
This
and life is
yeah,
but a
that,
dream.
Oh,
that
yeah,
too.
yeah.
This pretty much seems like this is a clickbait title.
Yeah.
Because the story is basically that they brought protesters through a police line so that they could be in front of the camera, behind the reporter. which.
So there's two sides to this story, and it did create quite a political stir in the last week. But basically, there was some other journalists that captured behind the scenes footage, basically that led a sizable group of the public to believe that the news isn't as separated from the content as much as maybe people would like to believe. And so what they were doing was actually staging it to look better on air. And there was a kind of a debate going on about whether or not that is being impartial to the news or help generating a particular sentiment, or instead of being news, more providing commentary by giving direction to those that they put on camera in the background.
Telling them how to.
Because what they framed it as on the actual thing was that look at all these people who just happen to be here, versus we put these people here so that it would look good on camera. What were you gonna say, Eric?
I just thought maybe it was the way they were framing stories to be like to present them in a different way that I don't know that suited their agenda.
It did, and that was kind of the point. Like saying this is they basically were saying these types of protests are popping up all over the city, and there was like 6 or 7 different news outlets, and someone recognized that it was like the same 12 people all around, like in 5 different shots around the city as pop-up protests for these news, but they were all the same group of people.
Oh, Nathan could talk, by the way.
Doesn't mean that they didn't pop up in different areas, though.
Different area codes.
Yeah, but the argument was basically that they made it seem like it was a bigger protest than it was by the way they framed it.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, good, bad. It's the news is trying to be punk. That's all.
Yeah, I guess it's just one of those things. I mean, I think most of us probably understand that anything that's considered mainstream news today, or even not mainstream news, we talked about it before. Everyone has an agenda, and we can't. You can't be impartial. It's impossible because everyone has a point of view that they're coming from, and I think it was just showcasing that.
Yeah,
So.
cool. Breaking news. We got a correspondent on the field, Nathan.
Breaking.
Nathan's bringing
Let's
this.
get to the news.
That's not the way it goes. But
Dang it!
you
Now
gotta
I
say,
feel like
let's
Crazy
get right
Legs
into
wants to
it.
take a trip to Canada.
Right into the breaking news.
All right, so
Nathan,
our correspondent Nathan's got a special story breaking right now.
Nathan,
Huffington
can you
Post.
hear us, Nathan?
Huffington
I
Post
can, in fact.
.ca. This headline, Nathan, I'm to understand it will soon be legal to challenge a duel in Canada.
That is correct, Eric. We have just received word that a law that forbade challenging or inviting people to a duel will now be repealed, along with several other laws, including laws against pretending to practice witchcraft.
So now you can pretend to practice witchcraft legally?
That is correct, Jeremy.
Thank heavens.
yeah, it's looking more and more appetizing north of the borders.
I concur, Kyle.
So you can actually, just to clear this up for anyone that may be confused, if you and I, Nathan, lived in Canada under whatever circumstances, I'm not hinting at anything, but if I were to be upset with you for some reason, I could challenge you to a duel with pistols, and then we could settle it like gentlemen.
That is correct, Eric.
And if I
So with both parts...
but if I killed you, would it be punishable by law?
The article does not say, sir.
All right.
But the act of challenging one another is legal.
That is correct, sir.
Have there Nathan? It's Kyle here. Have they spotted Clint Eastwood anywhere?
When approached for comment, Clint Eastwood said he would go nowhere near that liberal state.
Okay. All right.
That sounds accurate. Thank you, Nathan, for this breaking and very, very important story. Thank you.
All right, back to you.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. That was Nathan cutting in there with a breaking story. All right, this next story also comes from the dailymail.co.
No,
That was an old story.
Oh, yeah. Somebody fire me. No boogers.
When Trevor was in charge the other week, that
Shut up.
It went fine.
That
with
was
me.
not through the news.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him keep up over here.
I think I can do it.
Trevor, fast fingers. Think you can do better?
Well, his fingers are fast. All grandmas, I'm sure. So there's one comes from the HuffingtonPost.com. It says, McDonald's billboard makes stoner joke, but corporate isn't laughing.
Yeah, there was a sign near the New Mexico-Colorado border that said, usually when you roll something this good, it's illegal. Exit 451, McDonald's.
That's so fun. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, they're
Buses
talking about
are welcome, and there is free Wi-Fi, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, they're
Free.
talking about a
Let's
snowball.
go.
Now,
You
if they
roll
would've-
snowballs?
Yeah.
This
guess-
was near
yeah, I
the
guess
border,
you're right.
right? So it would have been funnier if they would have added another line that said, instead of like free Wi-Fi, if they said, parking for trucks and RVs without, now I lost it. Without looking inside. Coyotes welcome or something.
You suck. Jackass.
Thank you. I appreciate the dead air
You
before that.
killed that story right off the bat.
Someone get this man a water.
Fire water.
Although that breakfast
Get him a
burrito,
fire water, Trevor.
that breakfast
you want
burrito
some?
looks a lot tastier than the ones you get at McDonald's.
So I'm
Yeah,
taking.
you can see that Kraft singles cheese in there.
That's what I like about a McDonald's breakfast burrito. That's actually why I go to.
Yeah.
They quit making those though. The skillet ones.
Did you wanted
Fire water.
He wants fire
I
water.
want fire water like our ancestors.
You know what? Give me a fire water too.
2 fire waters coming right up. Yeah. Ooh, I'm not gonna do that. You almost tricked me, Trevor. Almost tricked me.
Good call, Eric.
All right.
Oh, that just makes me think of sausage party.
So,
Oh, sorry. I believe
Bam. Bam.
I've been shut up for that.
shut up, Jeremy.
That's what I was trying to get Teddy
I'm
to
a-
do earlier.
I'm assuming
Thank
this.
you, Jolliver.
I'm assuming this is like a independently owned McDonald's, maybe.
Yeah,
And
so
they put-
corporate was not too keen on this. The internet enjoyed the joke, but corporate didn't find it funny. When they reached out to McDonald's for a comment, a representative told HuffPost, the local franchise billboard does not meet our standards and is being taken down.
I wonder if there's any other punishment. Do they get fined or something by the
Could be.
or do they? I mean, they're probably making the company money, so they wouldn't just shut them down or something. But
I imagine they'd have to probably do this a few times in order to really get in big
Yeah,
trouble.
it probably got a pretty hefty slap on the wrist of some kind.
They probably just now have to run all billboards through them now or something.
They probably put up a new billboard and sent the bill directly to the operator of this one.
Really, though, McDonald's should be reveling in this. Stoners love McDonald's.
Yeah, but you
Well, I mean, as a business though, you're not just like let's get associated with the stoners.
I mean, until it's something that is legal across all 50 states and is no longer federally illegal, that would be something that as a business you would probably want to steer clear of.
Well, even then,
mean-
you don't generally want to associate yourself
Right.
with somebody you called stoner. So, I mean,
Well,
you
and-
might
no, but I mean-
generally have that,
unless we're talking like
but you're not directly marketing yourself to them.
like when they stoned people.
Yeah. I'm sure they would love, never mind.
Well, yeah. There you go.
Yes, Teddy, I am drinking. I was drinking Surge. It's all gone now.
It's a big can of Surge.
Yeah, they only
Tall boy.
have the
That's- yeah,
16
that's the
ounces.
one.
But no, I think with that, I mean, it's like everybody knows that McDonald's is a place that people will stop on their way home from a bar. So like it makes sense that would be something that stoners would like too, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you would want to have an advertisement for it on
Yeah.
a big billboard.
Next story comes from BusinessInsider.com, and man, they just don't want us to read this because we have a
That's
ad
super annoying.
blocker on.
Business Insider, you don't have that good of content.
Yeah,
Here.
nobody cares.
How do I turn
Here,
that?
I'll read it.
Here, I'll just pause
No,
it.
I got it. I
All
got
right,
it.
All right.
So the
Millennials are killing chains like Buffalo Wild Wings
Oh, there you go.
and Applebee's.
Sorry, Nathan. I thought he had already gotten the title out.
Them dang millennials don't want their kale salads and their spinach wraps and their tofu nuggets.
And the avocado toast.
Yeah. And
Go ahead. Make my day.
their butt tella.
I just realized I had that button, and I should have used that earlier.
Yeah, you totally ruined
Dang
it.
it.
I don't know. Now you played it later, and it just seems sad and pathetic.
I am sad and pathetic.
Sorry, Kyle.
I'm sorry, guys.
Sorry to break it to you.
So yeah, casual dining restaurants face a unique, challenging market today. Shut up.
Jeremy can talk. That was a long 3 minutes. It
was.
So peaceful.
Then we shall.
So yeah, the Buffalo Wild Wings CEO Sally Smith wrote a letter to shareholders.
Shale.
They hold shale. And according to Smith, these sit-down restaurant struggles can be blamed on a frequent besmirched generation, the millennials. They said that millennial consumers are more attracted than their elders to cooking at home, ordering delivery from restaurants, and eating quick in casual or quick-serve restaurants, she
That
wrote.
sounds horrible, doesn't it?
Monsters.
What? Quick serve sounds great.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
they're like,
right.
it's so terrible. People would eat
Eat at home.
healthier food and at home, and it's bad for business.
I just deliver more.
Well, and
Change your business model.
there are some places that have turned to that. Like they mentioned in the article that the Cheesecake Factory is implementing that.
Perfect.
The problem they said with some of the
Perfect.
delivery is that it doesn't always make them as much money as it does having them
'cause they have
in the
beer.
restaurant. That is
Yeah.
true. That is a
Deliver
part of it.
beer.
But beer also is extremely expensive in restaurants compared to going home and just drinking the beer in your fridge.
That is also true.
I think they're kind of,
They're whining.
they're whining. They're like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so terrible.
It's your
Times are
fault.
changing. Yeah, that happens.
millennials are giving me money.
It's their fault our business is no longer valid. No, it's not their fault. It's your fault.
Wait, whoa. Jeremy's defending a big business against millennials?
No.
he's
I'm
defending
saying
millennials.
and I'm not even a millennial.
Right?
But,
That's what I meant.
yeah. No,
I switched the words around.
Oops, sorry. Anyways,
I can't believe that they're so out of touch with reality that they think they're actually acting like millennials, not accepting their own involvement in whether their business is successful or not.
maybe
It's not our fault, guys. You sound like a millennial.
people
Sorry.
just don't want your nuggets anymore. That's. I mean, Trevor does, and I
actually
occasionally.
I just ate there today.
Where wings or
Wild Wings.
Applebee's? Applebee's is gross.
I don't like Applebee's. It's way too expensive.
Why does nobody like Applebee's?
Because it's expensive and it's not that great.
Yeah, it's mediocre food.
I would say that Applebee's is streets ahead of Buffalo Wild Wings.
You're a moron.
No.
Really?
Oh, they're
Applebee's
both
is.
bad.
Yeah, I mean they're both equal. Like I'll eat at both and equally be disappointed in myself
I'm
after
less
eating them.
disappointed in myself after eating at Applebee's than Buffalo
No.
Wild Wings.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I hate Buffalo Wild Wings.
You hate it?
I like
It's
it.
just
I
their-
don't like the atmosphere.
their wings
the
are-
atmosphere is
I don't like
stupid.
Ever since I ate at
Don't
Buffalo
even
Wings
say
and
it.
Rings,
Oh gosh, Kyle,
I-
that place is not that good.
I don't like that place.
That is
Wings
not-
and Rings
Yeah, that
is
is not.
I think their
Terrible.
wings are bad.
Their sauce is gross.
They
terrible.
put way too much.
Their
in
chicken,
that little
I will give them their chicken
thing.
is good, but
Their
their
chicken's
sauce,
good.
but
The
their
sauce
their
is
sauce is
disgusting.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I hate that they go like, "Oh, you want barbecue? Okay, but you want it hot. Let me dump hot sauce on the barbecue." That's not how you make hot barbecue sauce.
I would
That's
prefer to
gross.
eat real chicken over whatever the.
It's real chicken. It's just got gross batter on it. Well, the times are changing. So
No, it's good. It's great.
yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the sauce.
I wish I knew some Watchmen lines.
Uh,
What is something that Rorschach says? I'm Batman.
no, he says
He's based on the question, not Batman.
He basically is Batman.
no.
Yeah.
Nathan just said who he's based on.
He's based on who?
The question. All the Watchmen characters are based on characters that DC bought from, I want to say Fawcett Comics, but that may not be the right name.
I like to imagine that maybe this is a marketing ploy because maybe Buffalo Wild Wings is really smart. Or maybe they are just like, maybe if we whine like millennials, they'll want to eat here.
They're whiny like us.
They'll be like, oh, I know, right? We're so annoying. And like, we
so
should
you're
eat
saying
there.
that because millennials are more punk, so they try it out.
Yeah, they're cyberpunk.
By the way,
27s.
thanks, Jolliver. I will probably go there sometime.
What?
Yeah, Jolliver suggested the best wings that he's found in Omaha at a place called Ray's Wings.
Ray's, get your Ray's wings.
Ray's original
Still-
buffalo
it's
wings.
still Oliver's.
Oh, it's not too far
Charbuff.
from me.
I don't know. Like,
A proud
here's
sponsor of this week's Tubcast,
personally, Kyle,
Ray's Wings.
I'll split the difference. If I could get rings, like boneless wings. Why is that music starting? I did not do that.
Discover Mayomi Chardonnay.
I don't want to. You stupid
The
ass.
bright.
It won't. I don't want to hit the mute. I want to fight with the computer so that I win.
You're gonna lose.
I'm gonna.
Golden hue.
Nope. Don't.
The rich character in every drop.
No!
The enchanting
Why won't it
aromas
let
of
me
ripe
pause
apple.
it? I hate muting our
the
system because
smooth-
if I mute this, if I mute the system, then we might forget to unmute it, and that would be bad. What if we got an alert? No, if you could get the rings and wings chicken, boneless chicken with Buffalo Wild Wings sauce, I'd be happy. Then I would do that. I would totally do that. So I'm just compromising with you because I do think their chicken is better.
What about Quaker Steaks chicken?
Ugh, no. Quaker Steaks wings are gross.
I
Quaker
like
Steaks is like the same. They get the same meat that Buffalo Wild Wings does.
They get the same meat.
I'm
how
sure.
How do you know
I'm
that?
sure.
You have
They-
no
it feels
way
like
of
it
knowing.
is.
It feels like it is.
Yeah, it feels
also
like it
feels
is.
like their toilet paper is the
Also,
same,
side note,
Kyle.
I
You
saw
have no
something-
clue that it's the same place. I mean, there's no way of knowing that.
You're right.
I mean,
Well,
but
I'm
toilet
just-
paper
I'm
there
s-
is because normally they'll have like the Centos logo.
I'm just saying their chicken seems very, very similar. Who's kicking the desk?
nobody.
Not it.
Nobody.
Okay.
You
I
psychopath.
saw it move. I saw it move.
Oh,
just
that's the
ranting.
spirit.
Oh, it's kicking the desk. Grandpappy.
Wait.
So
Because
Grandpappy.
witchcraft is legal in Canada now, you're gonna start seeing things.
No, I've got a question here for you. Since we're talking about Buffalo Wild Wings, I saw I saw a post on my social medias the other day where someone was upset because they were out of something at Buffalo Wild Wings, and their comment was, "You have heard of a grocery store, right?" And I was like,
That's not where they buy that.
"Yeah, because that's where every
That's how
restaurant
restaurants
goes when
work.
they run out of stuff."
Well, a lot of the small like Chinese restaurants,
Actually,
they give you
no,
pop
okay,
cans.
so
it's
here's
for Sam's Club.
here's
what
the-
were they out of though? That's what I'm.
I
Curious.
can't remember what it was. I could probably go.
Oh, it
and
doesn't
find
matter.
Ketchup.
But I mean, it's like, okay, if they are going to be out of something for an extended period of time, then yes, they're going to go to a grocery store. But they're not going to go out for one person.
Well,
like-
there's certain things they're not going to get, like
yeah.
their wedges, for example.
Right.
Those are
they're not going to
specific to
go
the
out
restaurant.
and buy crinkle fries
yeah.
at the nearest Hy-Vee.
Yeah. 'Cause
Just
they'll
so
be
that you can
terrible.
have
I
fries.
did know somebody that worked at a Pizza Hut, and they said they ran out of stuffed crust pizza, and they sent this guy to the grocery store to buy
DiGiorno?
string cheese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to put. And they
Well,
wrapped
that makes
in the
sense
crust.
though.
I mean, I have seen that. Like there was one time that I was at a Buffalo Wild Wings, and they had run out of buns, and their delivery truck was like, it was like a week
Stranded
out
in
from
Fargo.
Well, it was like a week out from their next delivery or something.
They had a
So
rush on buns.
They
See,
had
I like
to go.
restaurants that use local bakeries for their buns.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings either. You
Was I
millennial.
sounding millennial enough?
Yeah.
I need this
I
to be
was
something that's a
trying.
lot closer.
And local. And
There are a lot of
gluten-free.
places that do that though.
You know, one thing that we didn't mention in this too is that the popping up of all of the order stuff online, and it'll deliver to your house, and you cook it yourself.
Oh yeah.
Those are also
Like Blue Apron?
Yeah, like Blue Apron.
Yeah.
Those are
The
impacting
Tubcast
the
is brought to you by Blue Apron.
Yeah.
This week they're featuring
What
a
that was-
lovely
that-
crushed
What's that one called? Like muscle meals or something?
kale salad with a green bean
Just
chicken
enough
stir
for
fry.
two.
Sounds great.
And if you order now, enter the promo code. Promo cub.
Enter the promo cup. It's a little bear, and
Yeah.
its name is gluten free.
Yeah. Enter the promo code Men in a Tub, and you'll get 0% off of your next purchase.
But just keep doing it until they get really annoyed and go, "Who's in a tub?"
And then we'll say, no, we don't take advertisements from people. We're independent.
We have principles. We're punk.
Yeah.
Today we celebrate our independence.
We are an entirely fan-funded podcast. It's true.
No, we're partially
Hey
self-funded.
guys, there's severe there's severe weather.
Oh crap.
Oh no.
Also, breaking news: Creighton's coach is staying in Omaha,
Adams County.
Oh, you're in the wrong county.
There's special.
Did I want to know that?
What? Yeah, you did.
All right,
you really did.
This next story is local. Comes from KTV.com.
Another McDonald's story.
It says cell phone video captures nasty brawl unfolding at McDonald's. I bet it was probably like.
Yeah, the very bottom is. Well, you've got this story, I suppose. Let's.
Oh wait, this isn't the story.
Oh yeah. Oh no, go to the tape.
A huge brawl began after a customer said her McChicken was taking too long. Amanda Gravely was sitting in the drive-thru getting ice cream for her kids when the fight broke out.
Automatically, just because of how irate she was, I took out my camera and I recorded her to see how far it would go, just in case. And it just escalated really quickly.
The employee hands the woman her food and she throws the McChicken in her face.
And as soon as the woman makes contact with her, then she's just at it.
The blonde woman is pulled over the counter, knocking over bottles. The manager drags the
all
woman
those
down
syrup
by
bottles?
her hair. Two men were with the woman, and you can even hear one telling the woman to grab the manager's hair.
Wow.
The two men hold employees back as the woman pulls the manager's hair and knees her in the chest. Finally, they are pulled apart. The blonde woman and the two men left the restaurant before police arrived.
Life's too short to get that mad over a chicken sandwich.
Yes.
But it was chicken nuggets, I thought.
I'd be like,
McChicken.
hey,
McChicken sandwich.
where's my chicken sandwich?
Yeah, this is the full thing. There's language in here,
Pause.
so if
All right. Well,
You
so
fretting fretter.
you McChicken.
yeah, so she's
McNugget.
upset that she doesn't get her sandwich, and then when she gets it, she throws it on the floor,
Oh.
And
I
then
don't-
the brawl starts.
And
and
he-
then the brawl starts.
Is there any
She must have
confirmation
been a
as
stoner.
as to whether or not she was a millennial?
No.
Okay, just checking.
We should report the news better. I apologize to everyone.
What's wrong? Oh, because we didn't
know.
have all the
we didn't have the
facts?
facts together. This is our last story of the evening. It comes from Times Colonialist. Just kidding.
Fake news.
.com.
Do I have a sound effect?
It's the greatest. It's the greatest source for all your libertarian news. It says a man who mowed lawn with tornado behind him says he was keeping an eye on it. Meh.
Tornado.
Just get under the desk. Everybody get under your desk. This is protocol.
No, just don't get under the desk.
Let's look at it.
That's
We'll
for a
keep an
nuke.
eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. Just stay up here.
So what?
Just stay up here. We'll keep an eye on it. Besides, we're probably okay here, not in a basement. So there's a photo of a man in Alberta that was mowing his lawn with a tornado swirling behind him. And
Keep an eye on it.
it kind of went viral. Cecilia Wessels snapped the picture of her husband on Friday. His name was Theunis. Theunis. Any other?
Oh, he's from the Lord of the Rings. Or no, Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay. What house?
Of Thunis.
I love how they have that privacy fence, and it's just looks like a big field behind them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to keep all the riffraff out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know what kind of wildlife might be out there too.
Maybe they're trying to keep a raptor in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so she took the picture on Friday evening as the twister passed near their home in Three Hills, somewhere in Alberta. Wessels said she was woken by her 9-year-old daughter who was upset that there was something looking like a tornado in the sky, but her father wouldn't come inside. He said the tornado was actually much further away than it appears in the photo, and that it was moving away from them.
He's like, your mother's been nagging me about mowing this yard for 15 days now.
That's actually not that far off from the truth.
I'm going to stay out here and get it done so she shuts her yap once and for all. And if this tornado takes me to Oz, so be it.
At least I won't hear her yapping. No.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
That's how it went down.
they-
That's how it went down.
They said there'd been no reports of injuries from this tornado, although some other photos show downed trees and a barn with its roof ripped off. She said, I literally took the picture to show my mom and dad in South Africa. Look, there's a tornado. And now everyone is like, why is your husband mowing the lawn?
Yeah.
But I suppose if you're mowing the lawn and you saw it moving the opposite direction, you're like, I'm probably all right.
Unless the tornado suddenly operates by cartoon logic and is like,
what?
Oh, man. Tornadoes are such fun. It's just comedic gold. Tornadoes.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah.
They just they bring joy to our lives, and we giggle about the destruction in their path.
Eric, are you okay? You seem cranky.
Get to the chopper!
In a tornado?
Yeah, it's the best place to be.
Yeah, everyone
so you
knows
can get
that.
above the tornado.
Yeah, if Jonathan Kent had gotten in a helicopter in Man of Steel, it would have been fine.
Didn't you watch San Andreas?
Get to the chopper.
No, I didn't.
Like the Rock basically lives in a helicopter for like half of that movie.
It's not a tumor. Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you suck me into it.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's
already happened. As soon as I pressed that.
No, look! I already switched into the 404 club. You can't stop me.
No intelligence found.
Does he know he's dumb?
There's something seriously wrong with you.
Wouldn't want to embarrass yourself in front of your fellow perverts.
You don't deserve the air you breathe, buddy.
Here's this week's nomination for the hardest 404ing on the internet.
Here's your poll. Says
Censor.
vote for your favorite moron. And it looks like last place was Grace C+ entitlement coming in with air for
what?
And then
I thought that was funny.
Then Huckleberry Swim. But the winner is with 33%.
37.
The PP Bandits.
I can't see tonight.
PP Bandits.
37%.
Kyle, I need you to keep it together for the end of this show.
They peed on the money. It's so funny.
The money was on fire.
It's on fire. They peed on it.
Thankfully, the penis did not catch on fire.
Went too far there.
Did I?
Yeah.
No.
Let's go down to him.
This is BuzzFeed. They delivered news.
There's an ant.
I know. I was wondering if people saw it.
Whoa. There's an ant. It's a big ant.
It started out over by me. Then it crawled over
did?
to you. Yeah.
You've made a
Can they
great
see it
journey
on the
tonight.
Like, am I on TV?
I can see it in the preview.
Oh, he just went down. Oh, he came back up.
Wow, he is a big ant. I can't have him coming by me. Sorry.
Bye.
Wait, I always wonder if they, what goes through their head as they fly through the sky.
I'm dying!
But then they land and live.
This is the end!
I'm gonna die!
My whole life has just flashed before my eyes. It was short.
It was like 2 days.
Okay, this is a story from BuzzFeed.
Yay.
It says that this couple got upstaged at their wedding, and people have their back.
What?
Everyone has a back, yes. So this
Kristen
bride
Wiig's wedding
wrote into Slate's. Oh, is this from Bridesmaids? That was a movie.
No, this is
It was a movie.
Terrible.
So this bride
website.
wrote into
BuzzFeed
Slate's
is
advice
horrible.
column, Dear Prudence, about how she and her husband were upstaged at their own wedding. Let's see here. She said that I was trying to see if it looks like there had been a video
Yeah,
in
it looks
that,
like
but
it
it's
taken
like
down.
taken out or something. She said that she and her husband started dating, got pregnant, had a child, moved in together, bought a house, and got a dog in that order. After years of their family nagging them, they finally got married.
How millennial of them.
$80,000 blowout wedding, one where everyone was overjoyed and moved by the atmosphere. The groom's best man, John, in quotes, John, who, get this, was officiating the wedding, was so moved that he decided to propose to his girlfriend mid-ceremony and announce...
So he's officiating the wedding.
He officiated the wedding.
Excuse me, could you guys move for a minute? I need to...
So he was also the best man. He officiated the wedding. He was so moved he decided to propose to his girlfriend. We'll call her Jane. Mid-ceremony. And announced her pregnancy. the bride,
while they're in the middle of doing their vows.
I don't know if it was during the vows.
There was another thing I read that they were
hang on,
doing the vows or something.
Let's get further into this here. The bride couldn't even hear the rest of her vows over the commotion. Okay, so it was during that. Yeah. John then asked the band to play a song so he and Jane could have a special dance. She said John and Jane became the primary focus of our guests. The groom and John have not spoken since the wedding, so the bride asked advice from Prudence, who said it's worth a fight and having a conversation about. Do we really care about Prudence's answer?
No, of course not. What's our answer?
People on Twitter were pissed. There was one person that responded, "Do not try this at my wedding. I can fight in a tux." Let's see.
So I mean, that's like a pretty horrible deal.
And I don't even like weddings, is what this one person said.
So to recap, this guy decided to propose at someone else's wedding
in the middle of
he was
the
officiating.
Ceremony. He's
like, and now your vows,
your vows,
and then he's like, "Excuse me, I gotta go do this while you do that."
You want to marry me? Also, she's pregnant, ladies and gentlemen.
While they're doing their vows, yeah.
That is, oh my god.
And then at the reception, excuse me, DJ, could you? I'd like you to do this special song so me and my new fiance could have a dance.
There was one person though, that their response on Twitter was pretty good. They said, "Oh hell no, they need to have a revenge baby and announce it at their wedding, be petty as Fred, and then end the friendship."
Yeah,
that sounds good.
Hats off to them.
So what are we calling this one, ladies and gentlemen?
I think I liked Jolliver had I'm gonna let you wed, but
I'm gonna let you wed, but that's pretty good.
Also, happy birthday to Mr. Kanye West.
Happy
birthday. I believe it's his 40th
today.
Kanye.
Happy birthday, Kanye. Happy birthday, Mr. Conway. Happy birthday to you. It's on here. It's on the ant made a comeback. How'd it get back over here so quick?
Multiples.
It's on the run. It's on the run.
What kind of ant is it?
Why are there always
over here?
Why are you all freaking
Why are there
out?
always
It's an ant.
critters in here?
Some ants are dangerous, Trevor.
Wait.
not a dangerous
Are you
ant.
trying to say we're getting into some
it's a
antics?
big ant. Yeah, we're getting into some antics right now. What are you?
That's not that big of an ant. I've seen.
No,
it.
it's fun.
That's a normal size ant.
I mean, it's not
Hello,
a fire
Eye
ant or
Shield.
anything.
Hi, Eye Shield 5. Welcome back to the show.
I'm sorry, I didn't see Eye Shield 1 through 4. I don't think I can watch you.
Oh, it's fine.
We've lost track of the ant.
It's fine. It's
Keep. Oh,
you scared me. Why'd you do that?
Does anyone else start itching automatically when
Peace
they
out.
Like, is there one on my leg?
Get out of here, you douche.
Yeah, we got.
I need breakfast.
Why do we got so many show bugs?
I don't know.
We always have show bugs. All right.
We got the show bugs.
All right, we got another nomination here.
Yeah, let's get it.
This story comes from journalsentinel.com. I don't know. It's actually jsonline.com. UWSP student asks I feel all itchy. There's bugs on me. There's ants in my pants.
No, there's no ants in your pants. I don't think. You're not wearing any pants, actually. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, sorry.
Put 'em back on.
UWSP student asks court to force poetry professor to give her an A. This is another story. Didn't we have this story last week?
So this is a University of Wisconsin.
What's up with these?
Someplace. Oh, Stevens Point.
Millennial.
Donna.
You can't just say that for everything.
I thought you could.
No.
Oh.
Calm yourself.
But I'm older, so I can say it.
Okay, you can say it. It's not going to mean anything, though.
Oh.
Anyways.
So Donna Kickert said she didn't think her poetry professor's reading selections served her needs as a mainstream student.
Yes.
Kickert, 59, so not millennial. She's older than you, Jeremy.
Barely.
Who is pursuing a bachelor's degree. Took a second, but that was good.
I was just taking Trevor's place.
Too young for Trevor.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. She's
by 1 year.
She's just a little bit older than Jeremy, not a millennial, and too young for Trevor.
All right, let's get to the story.
So,
I've been dragging this one.
She said that she wanted to study the classics when the professor of her advanced creative writing poetry course selected works other than those of Robert Frost, Edgar Allan Poe, and others of interest to her. She said she asked faculty to reconsider the assignment to round out the studies. The selected texts, she said in court records, focused on lesbians' illicit sexual relationship, incest, and frequent swearing. She asserts her complaints resulted in her earning an F in the course.
And then the guy was like, well, here, I got this copy of Grown Ups that's edited. Might be up your alley.
Actually, this kind of fits though your theory there, because she was more upset about the lesbians and illicit sex relationships and incest, but she wanted to read Edgar Allan Poe, who's kind of got some messed up dark stuff in
but no lesbians.
Yeah, but there's none of them
get
lesbians
your priorities
in
straight.
there.
Yeah, I mean it's classic.
It's a classic
stuff. It's not.
Joe Liva says court enforced a.
Can you turn that into a haiku?
Yeah, they said they let's see, they declined to comment for the article. Though the state attorney general's office, which represented her in court because the university is a function of the state, the assistant attorney general requested the case be dismissed on the grounds that her allegations didn't amount to any violation of law. Kickert's complaint fails because it does not provide any legal authority or other basis upon which the court could require someone to teach the works of a certain poet in a college course, or to provide any particular student with the grade that the student believes she deserves, rather than the one she earned.
Yeah, whatever. How about
stupid
millennial? I don't.
Except she's not.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's old. Not that old though. Young at heart.
Yeah, because she's in college.
And not Trevor's.
Do we got
suitable?
Do we got an answer yet? Do we got a name?
I don't know.
I like court enforced A.
Yeah.
One more nomination for this evening. Get your thinking caps on.
iShield asks, you in Japan? Are you?
Because Joe Liver is saying it's snowing.
Yeah.
It's snowing on Mount Fuji.
Snowing on Mount Fuji. The Independent.co.uk says, man in London places a €50,000 bounty on own head for any ISIS terrorist that kills him. Oh, pound. Sorry, I forgot they split from the
Brexit.
UK. The Brexit.
They were using pounds before Brexit anyway.
Brexit.
Shut up, Nathan.
I mean,
it's not my fault you're wrong.
We broke Brexit.
We broke it. We broke it real bad.
You see, we broke it. All right, this is
the best breaking.
We broke it the best.
We broke it the best.
ISIS. All right, I've got a sword. Good luck. So he's pretty much wanting
this
like
guy's awesome.
Somebody to come kill him. He put a bounty on himself.
As saying, "I'm not worried about ISIS. Come on, lads.
How are they
Have
gonna
a crack?
How are they gonna get his money?
If he puts it in,
I assume he has a third party that will give them the $50K.
But they'd
he's
have
dead.
to verify.
He's gonna die.
So a journalist is invited.
No, he's not, because that wouldn't be for Allah. That'd be for them.
Yeah, he's gonna die. He's totally gonna die.
If they use the $50K to fund ISIS-y things, that wouldn't be collecting the money for themselves.
Yeah.
I don't think they care about collecting the money themselves.
Well, put your own spin on this.
Well, no, I mean the bounty would be.
He's calling you CNN.
No one's gonna come and say.
No, he's calling you.
No one's gonna come and say, "Oh, I killed that guy. Can I get my 50,000, please? Please." Yeah. So the journalist has invited any ISIS terrorist to a sword duel for a £50,000 reward on his own head after
That's
7
a really
people.
heavy reward.
Yeah.
Wait, so if he was in Canada, it would be legal.
Yeah.
We don't know if death is legal yet. Just the duel part.
That's what he's doing.
I don't think putting a bounty on someone's head, even if it's your own, is legal.
Yeah. So
it is.
Andre Walker, a New York Observer columnist, posted a photo of himself on the Westminster Terrace by the Thames.
He's not a Westminster terrorist?
Yes, he is.
A
Yep,
terrace.
Oh, okay.
Terrace. Terrace.
It's
The crown jewels are
Thames.
behind the
Somebody
camera and a little bit to the left.
Yeah, so he said, a bounty on my head. Any ISIS terrorist that kills me gets £50,000. I'll give my address. No police, but I've got a sword. Good luck, he tweeted with this picture. He added, I'm not worried about looking silly, nor am I worried about ISIS. Come on, lads, have a crack. The reaction to the tweet was mixed, with some people on social media engaging in humor, while others criticized the post for its timing. Not sure what point you're trying to make with this one. One person commented.
I think the point of it's the timing. I think he's trying to. I think he probably did this to try and say, you know,
we
heads
ain't
up,
scared of
everybody.
you.
We're not
Yeah.
scared.
What about that guy, though, when the 3 terrorists came into the restaurant?
Is this a joke?
And he fought them all off? No, it actually happened.
So 3 terrorists walk into a restaurant.
In the last week. He's in critical condition.
Terrorists don't eat.
Anyway.
Trevor
you
thinks
guys.
it's funny.
It's just.
The biggest douche on the universe.
I don't know if it deserves that.
No, I think it was meant for you.
I know.
Oh.
That's why he's defending himself.
Do you have a sword? Right up there.
We got a name, guys. Where's the names? Get the names in.
Yeah.
Someone else asked, so let's get this straight. You're offering to fund terrorism.
Zorro versus ISIS. I'm coming with bad ones.
I don't know if we want.
ISIS sword fight.
Oh, that's good.
Good job, Nathan.
Thank you. It's hard to say out loud, so I just wrote it out.
I like the idea that we're gonna have a tweet with the word ISIS in it. That'll be fun for Twitter.
Yeah, well.
Sweet.
Do it.
Jeremy, make sure that the best one has
Misguided beheading.
That's dark. That's real dark there. I mean, that's the darkest timeline.
Well, all this is kind of dark.
ISIS beware.
Oh, because of the camera change?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
ISIS.
ISIS-y.
That's what he says. Hashtag ISIS.
ISIS-y.
Yeah.
Jolliver says, "Oh, that wasn't dark."
Oh no, you challenged him.
Oh dear.
I didn't mean to challenge you.
Let's see it.
Accepted.
ISIS.
Who cares? Trevor's got to figure it out.
Ice this.
Ice this.
Ice this.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Yeah. The quicker picker upper.
Should be ice this ISIS or just ice this?
I don't know. Maybe ice this. Anyways, thanks everybody for participating in this year's 404. It's time for emails, peeps.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time! You got mail. You can email us at iwannagetitminutedub.com.
All right, our first and only email comes in from Greg from Toledo.
From Toledo.
He writes, what do you think each of the Tubbers would be if they were Muppets? If you'd like, you can answer for each other rather than yourselves.
Are we answering for ourselves, or are we?
I think we need to pick each other.
Yeah, because I don't think I could do it.
How about I'll start and then you can all pick, say two, okay?
Who are you picking?
I'm gonna name everybody.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're all naming
okay,
everybody.
I got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trevor's easy. He's animal.
I think we're just giving him what he wants.
No, he's animal. Trevor's animal.
We will not negotiate with Trevor's.
I mean, you guys can do
We'll
this
give
too.
our own, yeah.
Trevor's animal. Kyle's beaker.
At first I was opposed to it, but then I quickly came around to it.
Jeremy. I feel like Jeremy's that other guy in the band, but who's the one that kind of talks like this?
Oh, Floyd Pepper?
Yeah, I feel like that's Jeremy.
Okay.
And Nathan.
Hello.
Nathan, who are you? If you are a Muppet, I feel like you kind of embody a couple Muppets.
That was always my goal.
Yeah, you really. I mean, I can't. I mean, you have this kind of Gonzo trait in certain ways, but it's like if Gonzo and the Eagle guy had a baby. Sam the Eagle. That would be Nathan. If those two had a Muppet baby, Nathan would be that. So, there you go. There you have them. I'm not doing myself until later. So who wants to go next?
I don't remember all the names. I gotta figure this out.
It's gonna be me, isn't it?
Actually, Jeremy is the two old men.
Yeah, Jeremy's
mixed
the two
together
old
into
men.
one. The
I
two
almost
grumpy
said that,
guys.
yeah.
I was going to suggest he's one of the old men mixed with Pepe Le Pew.
Okay, yeah.
I think I was gonna say that Trevor would be Beaker, but that's just because he just kind of quietly sits down there for most of the time, and then he'll try to say something, but it never really gets out. So it's just kind of
And everyone ignores him.
And then he says sorry a lot after he talks.
I think
Don't hit me.
I think Jeremy is definitely the two old men. Nathan, who would Nathan be? I feel like Nathan might actually be a combination between Sam Eagle and Animal.
Okay.
Because he has those moments where he just goes just off the wall.
Okay.
I don't really know. Eric would be maybe Fozzie?
Yep, probably.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Who else wants to play?
Come on.
All right, I'll go.
Go.
Okay. I will also back up Eric being Fozzie.
Okay.
Okay. Are you guys you're like, he's really bad at jokes. Thanks, I'm getting a vibe here.
Okay. I think it's just everybody.
If he was gay, he'd be considered a bear.
Everybody.
You're Fozzie, but with Kermit the Frog's showmanship.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I'll take it.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's a lot worse Muppets to be.
I already said what.
You'll be offended when I say my list. I know
Jeremy's.
you know.
I already said what I think Jeremy would be. He's like Statler mixed with Pepe Le Pew.
Wait, question.
Okay.
What's that?
Or were we able to include Sesame Street?
No.
I mean, they are Muppets.
I mean, yeah, but that makes it too complicated.
Okay.
Just the regular Muppets.
All right. Teddy says Ernie.
I think Trevor would probably be Rolf, but my second guess would be Scooter.
Wait, which one's Rolf?
The dog. That plays
Ralph. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Who did he say that Jeremy was?
I said Jeremy's Statler mixed with Pepe Le Pew.
You may forgot Kyle.
I don't know who Statler is.
He's one of the two old men in the balcony.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And I'm not too sure about Kyle. I kind of get a Gonzo vibe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Are you just making fun of my nose?
No.
Jerk.
No,
it's
you
because
just
you're
kinda
wearing a
have
blue shirt and a
you
blue
sometimes
hat.
have this manic energy about you.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
What are you doing, Kyle?
I don't know. I was going back.
It's this manic energy.
It's the energy.
All right. Anybody else want to go?
I would, but I don't think I know him well enough.
Okay.
Honestly, so.
Jeremy.
There's Beaker.
Okay.
See, here I was gonna say Eric was a little more Miss Piggy with
Me and a diva.
Like if Miss Piggy and
if Miss Piggy had male parts,
no,
is that what you're saying?
No, and Kermit had a baby, like you would be their child.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
his showmanship and
her divaness.
I mean a little bit.
Sure,
Okay.
sure.
And
we
then-
all can have our own opinions.
and
They
then
don't
I
have to
was
be
gonna say-
accurate.
well,
Mr. Teeth has
I was
some
gonna say
showmanship
that
too.
Nathan was more of Ralph the dog.
Okay.
And
He called you a
who's
dog,
that?
Nathan.
What's the I'm trying to figure out the one for Kyle. It wasn't Rizzo the rat. It was
He's kind of Rizzo-y.
I mean, I
that.
kind of thought Rizzo, but then I was thinking that chicken.
Oh. I can't think of her name.
Gonzo's lover?
Oh, Camilla. Camilla.
Kyle's Camilla.
She doesn't really have a personality.
Yeah, there's not really a whole lot there. He's not even. He's just playing the game to try and get cheap laughs. That's what he's doing.
On that one, I was a little bit, but it was either that or what's the news reporter? That's the Eagle guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jolliver says, "I think this would be easier with Sesame Street characters."
Yeah. Is that Did you get everybody?
Did he say Trevor?
Yeah. No.
No, you didn't,
say
Did you
Trevor.
say me? Oh.
I had it, Trevor.
Yeah, I think it's. I always let Jeremy have
know.
his opinion. That doesn't mean I don't argue with his opinion.
Doesn't mean it's right.
Me and Kyle might be Miss Piggy and the chicken, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
people ask.
We got a good farm over here, you know.
Yeah. A lot of people. I'll take a bacon chicken sandwich.
Us ladies got to stick together.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Thanks for not playing, Trevor.
I'm sorry. I've seen the one movie.
He's
I
too
loved
young
it.
for the Muppets.
Actually, I've seen the 2 movies.
You
The
won't-
2 most recent.
Those are just 2 though.
I know, but I haven't seen enough of them to I feel like I could really.
I'd like to hear you wing it.
Yeah, wing it.
It's
You know
been a while
what? Can
since
we
I've
allow?
seen
Can we
two.
allow Trevor to do Sesame Street?
Yes.
I'll allow it.
I haven't even watched Sesame.
Oh,
Street.
Trevor, you're fired. You're fired.
You're fired.
What children's show do you know really well from a childhood?
Arthur.
All right.
Seriously? Arthur?
No.
What Arthur character would we all be?
Before I shut it for you.
Which Simpson character?
I don't
are
even
we?
know.
I never watched The Simpsons.
Oh,
I don't-
wow!
I
Oh my
I don't know.
goodness! I'd be interested in what
know.
everyone else thinks Simpson characters.
That's okay. We could do this all night. We're done.
Well,
All right.
I can't anyway.
All right, Trevor, shut up. Set a timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, I started a 3-minute timer.
All right.
You've been punished, Trevor.
Thanks for sending your emails. Be sure to keep those coming. That was a good
That one
example.
Actually, he
real.
didn't. It didn't redeem.
Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, you're right.
But that was a good example of an email we'd like to get. So if you have any more fun suggestions, go ahead and send that in.
Yeah.
All right, this is a part of the show we'd like to thank our Patreon peeps. These are our Patreon subscribers who are at the co-producer level. That's $10 or higher a month. They are fantastic heroes. They, we can't give them enough credit. We could do a lot and we can say a lot. We can try to offer as much as possible, but they are the unsung heroes of the tub. We'd like to thank you very much. If you'd be interested in having your name shining in the bright glow of orange, please go to patreon.com/minuteintub and you will
money,
also...
we might change the color.
Wait a minute.
Like we said earlier, this show is entirely fan supported.
Fan supported.
Wait a minute.
What?
You said we don't give them enough credit, and then you refer to them as unsung heroes. What if we sing about them?
Not tonight.
Well,
Nathan.
that's at a higher Patreon level.
How about if you
put a dollar amount on it, Nathan, and we'll get it done.
$50 a month gets you a song written about you by
50?
Nathan.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Composed
All right.
by Eric.
Yeah, because you don't want me composing it.
Well, I can make
Played
those.
by Kyle.
I mean, only
No.
once, not every month, but
Yeah, it's a one-time thing. But we
Uh-huh.
can. Wait, so it would be written by Eric, but Nathan sings it. Is that what you just tried to?
music.
No.
Music.
He writes the music. I write the
Nathan
lyrics.
writes the lyrics.
Okay,
Okay.
Kyle, you want to compose it. Kyle
No.
must play it on his iPad.
Oh, I can do that, and it'll
Yeah.
be terrible.
Joe Liver says he gets calls late at night from me, so that's true.
Drunkenly singing his name for like 10 minutes.
Jolliver.
Jolliver. Jolliver.
Well, the cat's out of the bag now on the $50.
Jolliver. Why? That's the exclusive
that's
tub gift.
That's the surprise.
That's the surprise gift.
It took us
a long time to figure it
90
out.
some episodes, but you get a song at $50 that we will make for you.
We've had that plan the whole time, guys. Right?
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, be sure to subscribe to youtube.com/MinuteTub. Be sure to follow us on Twitter. Be sure to
Get your
like
tickets
us
to
on
O-Comic-Con.
Facebook. Get your tickets
your
to
cats and
O-Comic-Con.
dogs neutered and spayed.
And come on out and see us. Hopefully we have some fun. We don't know. We're trying to plan this thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
just
fun.
Crazy slapdash, whatever. But it's
By the seat of our pants, the way that we do everything.
by the
Amen.
seat of my pants. I do declare
We
we're
got that
gonna be at
100th
Comic-Con.
episode coming up.
Declare.
You said by the seat of my pants as if it was like a swear or something.
That is a swear.
I swear by the seat of my pants. I will not let you live to see the morning.
That's what a southern person would say.
I love the seat of my pants.
He's challenging you to a duel over the seat of your pants.
Okay, let's do it. But let's move to Canada first. All right, everybody. Thanks, Joe Oliver, for getting your tickets. That's exciting.
Yes.
We'll see you there.
We will see you.
Bring a Sharpie. We'll sign you somewhere.
Yeah, we'll Jeremy will sign your nipples.
What? Hey, Jeremy, do you want to? Should we give everybody a quick tease of what you've been working on, or do we not want to say
that?
Just run it in front of the thing?
Just get it.
Do we do that?
Be careful! Don't break it.
Do we want to?
Yeah, go ahead, real quick. But you can't. It's got to be brief.
Do you want to say what it is?
So we're gonna have a photo booth.
Here, hide it from.
Grab from the
us.
side pillars. Yep, there you go.
Put a standby up.
No.
Okay.
Turn around, Trevor.
Standby.
Turn around.
Hold on,
Trevor. So that Trevor
hold
can
on, Trevor.
position it.
So
okay.
So we're gonna.
You gotta
Get it positioned, Trevor.
Trevor, stop
you're good.
You want me to do it?
Bring it up here. Just put it in front of the desk.
Yeah, just in front
Push
of
it all the way up. So
all the way up.
It's fine, Jeremy.
He's got it. He's not gonna break it, Jeremy.
They won't see you.
They don't need to.
They won't
don't
see
need
you.
to
It's
pose.
You'll be too high.
They'll see it.
So you'll be able to. Here it is. Here it is. There it is. Look at that. Wow!
See,
It looks
you can
huge.
in there.
Trevor, you can get in. Oh, hi. Oh.
Hey guys.
Anyway.
Hey guys.
Hey,
It's real sudsy in here.
So
I'm gonna go back down in the bubbles.
no, stay in there because there's like a grab
okay.
there. Nate, Jeremy, stand up a little bit so they can see you in the tub.
Oh.
So, anyways,
I'm naked in here, guys. I'm sorry.
Jeremy's working on a photo booth thing, and then you'll be able to come and take your picture in a tub, and then you'll be able to like wrong side of the tub, Nathan.
Wrong side of the tub, Nathan.
You'll be able to
There's
get
not
your,
enough room for you in this tub. There's already too many men rub-a-dub-dubbing.
But you'll be able to get your photo taken in this tub and post it on Instagram.
Post it on
or
Instagram and Twitch.
Maybe win something.
Okay, I'm gonna go back under.
All right. All right, everybody. It's been swell. We'll see you all, next week and stuff.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.